Hey, I'm back live, okay? Shoot, I thought y'all got rid of me. Wait a minute, I gotta start my screen again. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready. I gotta share this out. I'm back live. I'm back live. I'm trying to give you time to go on. Let's see. Let me see. I gotta this floor gotta dry. And I gotta cut this nail. We for live. All right, I'm back, y'all. Oh, I know y'all thought I was gonna go, but I gotta get something for this nail because this hurts. Yeah, I did a marathon. I'm still that's fucked up. I done broke my nail, and that shit hurts. I was trying to hang on to it to get it done today. I'm getting it done sometime today. But goddamn, fuck. Gotta find a nail clip. I can't find. I don't even know where the hell damn. I don't use nail clips to get my nails done. But my son and my husband use the damn nail clips, so I don't know what they did with it. Yeah, okay, so tell me your problem. Okay, I tried to share it out. Okay, I dropped my link. No problem. Hold on. Give me a second. I had to go to StreamYard. Shit. Yeah. What y'all doing up? I've been up since I ain't been asleep. I've been doing a live since after Mimi got done with her live. I started mine. Okay. I mean, yeah, I dropped the link. You can come up. Oh, I got some scissors. I'm gonna try to do the scissors. Let me see if I can do them. I gotta see where the nail is cut off at. That hurts. God damn it. Shit, I'm trying not to be loud because if that little boy wake up, god damn it. Shit, I'm acting like Jasmine. It's like, oh shit, I can't do that. I can't clip it off. It's gonna hurt. Oh no, I can't do it. Whew. Mm. It's in a oh no. Let's see where it's at. Ooh. Ooh shit, that hurts. I'm gonna let the professionals do it. I dropped the link. You got it? Oh shit, this nail. I can't even cut it off, y'all. Damn it. This damn thing. I'm afraid to, y'all. It's cut off in a bad place, but oh fuck. That's why I should go. That's why I hate waiting to get my nails done, because sometimes the shit it's always this fucking thing. I'm gonna have to get this one. When I get it done again, I'm gonna get it lower. Okay, come on, y'all. Come on, Passion. Anyway, we gonna keep on doing it. Hold on, let me put her on here. Hold on, let me put this on her. Y'all give me a second here. Share the video or the damn video. I forget how to work StreamYard sometimes. Cause I don't use StreamYard like that. Here we go. Alright, let's go.
Whatever the fuck. He paid 2, Chris paid 3. Thank you. I appreciate y'all helping me. But one thing that nigga do is he always throw shit back in my motherfucking face. Like, a sponsorship, $500. $500 in Austin.
Okay.
You need to hurry up. I don't give a fuck about no sponsorship.
Hey, girl.
My motherfucking job, right?
Okay, I had to click on my regular.
Hey, girl. You did a marathon, okay?
Hell yeah. My damn internet started acting funny. I had to switch over to my phone.
Look,
Did I switch off of my phone? Then I switched back on to the regular internet.
girl, we haven't done these hours since you was getting monetized. Now, you pulled some hours then.
Yeah,
Hi,
I know.
Shanae. You pulled some hours, girl. That's I've been with you. Now, look, now, I love you down, girl. I've been with you. I've been in and out of it, but I've been with you now, okay?
Okay.
What was I gonna tell you? Okay, so I figured out Jasmine's problem. Well, one of her problems. Because I was sitting here, I'm not a therapist. I just play one on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh And I did take a couple psychology classes, psychology 101 and 2.
Hmm. You
So
broke up.
I feel like I'm qualified to say this. All right. So
Okay.
she thinks that only money for child support is supposed to go for taking care of the kids. So she can't see that, okay, the 180 for the washer and dryer, that can go for taking care of kids and haircuts. It's like a tunnel vision. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. So what does
Like,
she
okay,
think
let's
the
say,
money's for? So what does she think the money's for? Just for the birthday?
well, she thinks, okay, the child support is to take care of those kids. Nothing else is for to take care of those kids, just the child support.
So she don't think that you could take the money and pay for like
Different
electric
stuff.
children to
Right.
sleep on?
That's
Okay.
what I figure. I don't know. Just thought I
And
had.
and the haircuts. Well, she don't think. Well, why you ain't take some of that money and get some haircuts with? Because he gave her how much? 100 and then she lied talking about he didn't pay nothing since November. But she just said he gave her some money. So what
She
she
said
trying?
on paper. On paper.
Oh, on paper. Oh, got you. Because he been sending it. Oh, because he switched jobs. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
So she said on paper he hasn't given her nothing since November, but he gave you money. And Philip, you effing yourself up.
You
Whenever you
all
owe child support, pay it to the child support. Don't give her no Apple Pay. Don't give her anything because it in the eyes of the law, you haven't paid anything. Not even if you save a receipt. Stop giving her any money. I'm really, I know some of y'all ain't gonna agree. I really don't give a crap.
I don't
He
need.
cannot put money in her hand. The
It's
money
your
must
phone.
go through the
Because
courts.
that's a
You
gift. It's considered a gift.
yeah, you're not protect you're actually making it work. I don't care if it's $10, Philip. You pay it to the
You
courts.
gotta
Do
have
not put
receipts.
money in her hand.
If you're gonna give it to her, you get a book receipt. Go get a
No, no,
receipt.
no, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, they don't work no more. Well,
It don't
it
work no
works
more.
here. The state of Louisville will accept it like
Well,
that.
in the
Or
state of North Carolina, they don't play that. That
if,
money
if
has
the
to go to the
judge
court.
if the judge, well, see, they different, they weird here. Sometimes the judge will tell you to pay the mother straight up, and then what you do is you have to report, you have to show proof that you paid them. So it'll be a receipt book or a text message. They will take that. If you
Not in
let's say
North
for
Carolina.
example, let me give you an example. Let's say that you sent you sent your baby mama, let's say the baby turned 18. Okay, and so you send a letter, you send a text and say, "Hey, I paid hey, this is your last payment." And they go, "Okay," or they acknowledge, or they don't say anything. You be like, "This is your last child support payment. Thank you. Have a nice day," or whatever. And they will accept it, and you have proof of it. It could be it could be through Cash App, it could be through money order, as long as you show proof.
Okay, well, maybe that's the state there, but here they don't. Cause I went through it with my son. He was
Hmm.
giving money, paying for this, paying for
Hmm.
that. He would say the receipts, and they said no, mm-mm,
It's a
they
gift.
don't
Okay,
count. Yeah, so I know from personal experience.
I believe you. Me
Cause
too. Me too. It's
I was
different.
from the old school. I was like, okay, say the receipts, yada yada. No, state of North Carolina, you got to pay that money to the court. They don't care about what he doing on the outside because he's still doing on the outside for his son.
Of course.
And she really didn't have to take him for child support, but sometimes when all the arguing and you ain't getting along, that's just a way sometimes that
Part of
people
it.
just resolve it.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that the man is not taking care of the child. It kind of sometimes mean that they're just not on the same page. And so
Mm-hmm.
the court steps in. And yeah, so and the minute he gets a new job, baby, shoot,
Mm-hmm.
they take it. And so
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter what he does outside of child support because child support, it's not enough anyway. So it doesn't matter what he does outside of that.
True.
Oh. And he does get mad because he's like, you know, what she does with whatever. But I love his baby mama. Okay, I call her my daughter-in-law because they end up getting back and forth together. I wish she would stay with her. I really do. She's a good one. She's a keeper. She makes good meatballs.
Is that the only reason why you like it? Because she makes good meatballs.
Girl, she make baby shower meatballs. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so because she
Like
like
it be good. Like
good
she
meatballs.
just, I really just love her. Hi, Ocean. I just really love her. My mom loves her. Um, Gosh, she's been in the family 16, 17 years.
So that's
He
how.
don't like bringing any other girls around. Huh?
So that's how old the child is. 16, 17 years old.
He's getting ready to be, oh, wait, her or my son?
Your son.
My son
Your,
has his
your
oldest. Yeah, he
grandson.
only got one. Yeah, he only got one.
So I
He
mean,
playing
so
them
how
reindeer
old is your
games.
grandchild? How old is your grandchild? How
He's
you doing?
getting ready to be 16. He's getting ready to be 16.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. Okay. Well,
And
my
like he's
grandson's around the same age then.
a
Okay.
girl for Christmas, he wanted weights for Christmas.
Oh
So
shit.
that's what, so outside of child support, men are still buying Christmas gifts. And now he complains because he's like, but I paid child support. Why I got to buy? Because you do. And so he wanted weights for Christmas. He is super smart. Like he's the kind that wants books for his birthday.
Yeah, that's the
So
best bet to just go ahead and go through the courts. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you,
yeah.
sometimes the judge, but sometimes these damn judges, I'm trying to tell you, they will they will have your ass on some shit like just pay the mama directly shit. I'm trying to tell you because they be like it's gonna take us to go through the court order too long now, and that's just if you just go in there if you don't hire no lawyer. That's why it's almost best to get when you dealing with child support. I would always tell a man to go hire him a damn lawyer dealing with this.
Yes. Yes.
Got to get you a damn
Yes.
lawyer. I wouldn't
Yeah,
go.
it's no arguing. So when Jasmine was like, "Oh, it's a scam, it's a scam." There's the child support is set up so you don't have to have these conversations with Philip.
Exactly. What is that?
You're messing up yourself, and you and Philip going outside the agreement is what the problem is. And she is jealous. I saw where Mimi showed his hi Sunrose. I saw where Mimi showed his mama them having a good time. Hannah looked good there. Hannah looked good on those videos, which shows me, confirms that Jasmine does unflattering angles of her at
Yes.
unflattering times
She
on
looks better
purpose.
than Jasmine. She looks better
She
than
looked good. Oh my
she
goodness,
looks
she
way
looked
better than
good.
Jasmine. She just didn't gain some weight though. But however,
She ain't got
that,
time to work out. She
well,
probably
here's the
picking up
thing.
that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It don't always have to be because of stress. It could be happy weight too.
Well, then Philip is happy as hell.
They always going out to eat and shit. They probably dropping.
No,
They
he
probably
got that belly.
they probably
Philip
drop.
got that
They
belly.
probably
Get in
drop.
my belly.
They probably drop Asia's children off over at Philip Mama house and be like, shit, we get ready to kick it. You hear me? They probably drop them damn children off at that damn at Philip Mama house and Jasmine children go the fuck home or they be like unscheduled prompt visit. They be like, you come to get your children, we got something to do or whatever. And then she have to come get the damn children and they take their asses out and go kick it. Now
What?
what and this is another thing. This is another thing. Let me talk to you about this. She
Go
talking
ahead.
she talk about Philip them got a key to her children got a key to Philip house. Is Philip them crazy as fuck? I would never let a stepchild have keys to my damn
Yeah.
house.
I
Hell
would change
no.
them locks. You won't be dropping them off in my house. I'll
Show the
change
fuck.
the locks. I'll
I
move and
punch
don't
you out.
tell you.
I
Hannah,
show
move. Hannah,
girl.
move. You could drop them off all you want to.
They would
And I
never
would
get
be like, if you
never
drop them off, they're not going back. I'm
right.
not going to play these games with you.
Right. Right. And you'll be paying me motherfucking child support. How about that? And she talking about he won't get them because his record. They'll give them to a
He
parent.
will. Well, they gave them to him already.
Right. And that's a court. This is a court. This is in the court. Her business. I don't know why she playing these games. I would have basically told them, I would have basically told her that what we not doing, I would have had her motherfucking ass signed. I would have just taken the children. I ain't gonna lie, I would have, and I would have been like, she have to come get them on the weekend though.
You
every
know how
damn
I'm
week.
all sweet. You know how I'm all sweet and loving and
Yeah,
oh
they
this
say,
oh
wait a
that.
minute. Go ahead, go
Up
ahead.
them kids. Up them kids. F
Yeah,
them
that's what I be
kids.
saying.
That's
But
where
check this
I'm at with it. F you and them kids.
right, but you know what? You know
Hannah,
how
give
what
them,
everybody's
send them on
saying?
home. Hannah,
I know.
you're paying money anyway. Give her, huh?
But you know
What?
what I everybody said, you know what motherfuckers said on here? they can, I'm not calling y'all motherfuckers, I'm just talking shit. But what I'm saying, you know what these people said on here? I'm so mad at the Crystal Palace today. They
What?
gonna have nerve to say they gonna say I'm nice. I said, do y'all think I'm nice to Jasmine? They said, yeah. I said, what?
Yeah. Yeah. I voted. I said, yeah.
What the fuck you say yeah?
Because I did. What I'm not supposed to tell you. You know, I can't hold back. I just got to be honest.
What do you think I'm
I
nice?
just
Tell
got to
me
be
why.
honest.
Tell
I
me
just
why
got to
the
be real.
what did I say that
Not
was
just
nice
you.
to Jasmine?
Everybody is. Everybody had treats her with kid gloves. And y'all
What did
see
I do?
this
I be cussing her out.
this gutter snipe.
I be calling her gutter
This
snipe. I be
gutter
calling
snipe. Do you hear her how she sound all man? Bro.
yeah.
Girl,
I
I
be
couldn't
going,
sleep. That voice was so deep.
but you know I be going off on her. So you think I'm nice? Well, I be cussing her out. What are you
I
talking
said,
about?
not just you, everybody handles her with kid
No,
gloves.
you don't understand it. You know, okay? No, what I'm saying is I have cussed this bitch out a whole bunch of times. I don't cuss out people I like that.
Okay. But I feel like
Go ahead.
F them kids. And
Yeah, I
I
do
mean this
too.
with the utmost respect. Like how Liv was saying Liv was saying some effed up stuff, but she kept saying, I mean this with respect. No, Liv, you didn't. But I mean this with the utmost respect when I say it, F them kids.
No, I
Hannah,
think
go live your life. Just think, it's cheaper to pay her $500. You pay five, and Philip pay five, and you go on about your life, okay? And I know I sound wrong. You see them kids when you see them because she don't want to play right. She said, I'll keep my kids. So you're playing games with the kids. You won't see my kid. I won't see them. Bye. Bring them over on holidays. Here go your $1,000 a month. I'm gone. Deuces.
I know that's right. That's how I feel. Cause I
It's
wouldn't keep
cheaper to
doing
just
that.
pay her and go on about your business.
It
And
is
she
cheaper to
just
just see them every other weekend.
right. I would just do that because
It's
you
nothing
don't
like
know.
peace of mind. And then just being like, take all that money that you need out the child support. Whatever I do for them, it'll be done at my house.
No, Shanae, I ain't telling Phil that. I'm saying that's how I feel about it. F them kids. She don't want to do right. Either F them or just give them to them. Stop playing these games back and forth. But I am saying F them kids.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep.
You must not appreciate them having a father in their life. And all stuff aside, we're not even going to talk about Philip's background here. All jokes aside, Philip does more than a lot of dads. And I know that should not be the bar that we set, and it shouldn't be the excuse. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
in these times, um, you're lucky to get that. Some men don't even have good jobs to pay anything for child support. Some of them don't even, they don't go to sport and they don't do anything. And that should not be the bar. And it's terrible when the bar is so low that Phil is looking like Father of the Year.
Yeah, it is. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. The fuck that man and Chris and she don't never say nothing about
This
Chris.
anger is for Chris. When
Yes,
people
it
are
is.
saying, oh, she ain't got no smoke for Chris. No, this is for Chris. This anger is for Chris, not really for Philip. Now she is jealous over Philip. She 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 wouldn't be doing this if she had a man in her life. Now I
No,
kind of think Philip is doing, they're doing something.
I think so too, because she is
Because why are
dainty.
you gonna let Philip put his hands on you?
Yeah, that's what I said. Why the fuck is
That
he
ain't your man.
right? And
What
it
I
ain't
look like
even
letting my baby daddy that's got a girlfriend put his hands on me? No, Joker, we calling the police. What could we be so
I'm
in?
calling the damn police, and I ain't gonna even play
Why are
with
you that emotionally tied to Philip to the point you're letting him abuse you?
you. Right. That's crazy. That don't even sound right. And I
She said,
really
let me leave that man alone. You could do whatever you want to with your situation, Shanae. You don't have your situation all up here on YouTube. We shouldn't even know this stuff. We
Yeah,
shouldn't even know it. And you got to look at how she talks about her kids. She said, I should have let your kids walk home. No, sis, are your kids. So you want your kids to walk home in the heat. Those are your kids. So you're going to punish your kids because you're mad with Philip. You're going to make them walk in the heat. You're mad about gas. So you're not even going to turn on the air conditioner in the car for your kid. Those are your, I bet you Hannah sits a lot of places and runs her air conditioner for your kids. You
exactly.
don't
So
even want to give your kids air conditioner.
she's special though. You
You
know,
got a good thing going on.
Jasmine is special though. You know, she's a special one. She don't have to do all that for her children. Hannah do though. She treats Hannah like a slave.
She
That shit.
does. I'm telling you, Hannah gonna pay for this when she get older because you do it when you're young and you don't realize all this caring for kids and other people. You lose yourself and you're not taking care of yourself. And she has let herself go.
That's what
When
I'm
Philip
saying.
first came home,
She
Hannah
was
was looking snatched. Now she her throat was swole. I think baby girl, go check your thyroid. But yeah, she was looking good.
yeah, but then she started messing around with Philip, and here she go. Start dealing with Jasmine and Asia children. I tell Asia come get her children, baby. I'll be like, come get your children. These is your children, honey. I would tell
So
Asia.
what do you think they could be going at it about that he put his hands on her? What could be so passionate?
He's probably gonna tell tell Asia tell what's her name that her and him was screwing around. I think she threatened him.
Now she mad because he didn't get Aiden's haircut. I believe he cut Stank hair that one time.
You think so?
That's
Oh,
what people were saying. People were saying he did it because he definitely didn't go to the barbershop.
he might have. He might have.
And she
Daddy,
talking about
daddy.
I spent all the money I had, but we told you don't buy that washer and dryer. We told you
No,
don't buy that. You
she
don't rent it. You could
right,
have went and bought one.
right. That's what happens. And that's why she got to pay all that extra money a month. And some of that money, she might be using some of that money that he give her and put it on the washer and dryer. Mm-hmm.
No,
And
I kind
she,
of think she has a set out, like in her mind. It sounds like she has set out. Okay, this is child support is for them. Anything else is not for them.
maybe.
And so since the child support ain't enough, that she just don't do for them. But I don't know because Aiden gets a check, right?
No, he didn't.
So
That's what she said.
and I believe some other people get a check because she would
Probably,
hasn't been just living off YouTube and Miss
probably,
Valerie.
probably
She
the
got
twins.
more going on than just YouTube and Miss Valerie, okay?
Probably the twins get a check. Okay, probably them set of twins, which is probably why they was getting those services. Okay, probably the services they was getting to come over there.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
you said, yeah. I definitely think it's a skit. It's for sure a skit. I think it's a skit, but I also think it's some truth
No,
to
I
it.
don't think it's a skit.
I think it's some truth to it, though. I
I
think. I
think
think.
she's mad. She's mad
I
because,
think
like Mimi showed, they are out there living their best life. And
mm,
I could. She was not invited to some of them celebrations with the mom. And you see how she keeps throwing his mom in it. Keep my
mm,
mama name out your mouth.
I
She
sure.
said the mom about 3 or 4 times in this live. What stop telling everybody getting stamps. That ain't none of our business.
Yeah, that.
But we gonna listen.
Yeah,
But
we
we gonna
we we
listen.
clocking it, like you say, like Olivia said, clocking that teeth. Okay,
I hate that word. I
I
hate
mean,
clocking
it's
it.
so
I can't
annoying.
stand it. Oh.
It's so annoying. But these bitches say that shit, clocking teeth and shit. Clock your damn.
Exactly, Shanae. She
Job.
don't want to spend money on them. And that is the craziest thing in the world. Your kids are a representation of you.
But she
And I
ain't gonna.
keep telling y'all, you
Yeah.
can meet some nice men at the barbershop.
But she ain't gonna spend no money on him. How about that?
That's sick. Like
Because she
really,
has to. And
I,
that's
I
another issue. That's another issue. She don't want to spend no money on
I
them.
kept saying, let her talk, let her keep talking, because the more she talks, the more like she telling on herself, and you think like what you're saying. Oh, I'm hard. No, it makes you sound like a piece of crap, mom.
Yes, it does. I'm
I've
doing
never,
this.
not once said, and I had to heat up the car or to cool off the car. Oh my God! But you got money to run after these basketball games. You
You
got
got
gas
money
for
to run
that.
on this Smith.
But the gas,
She got money to
what
run to
kind
the
of
milk.
mother? What kind of mother complains about turning the AC on for her kids? What kind of mother complains because they had to go take the kids to a doctor? I said this in somebody else's live yesterday. You should be thanking God you had health insurance to take them to the doctor.
But she don't. They don't hardly go to the doctor, to be honest. Cause she show every.
Sinead, what did he do? Your son embarrassed you at the barbershop, girl. Child, when my kids was young, I was in college. I had a cute little shape on me. Okay, I go in there with my college jersey on, and child, walk out with some phone numbers. hmm I go every now and then. I go with my grandkids to the barbershop.
You can go ahead. My son just woke up. I was talking to him. So
Oh,
shoot,
oh,
it's
okay,
it's
yeah.
it's.
So every now and then, I
it's
still go to the barbershop with my grandkids.
Shoot, I ain't been no barber shop in a lot. I don't have to
And
go because I
let
have
me tell.
barbers in the
Oh, cause you
family.
got your husband. Let me tell
Yeah,
you, they
yeah,
make
my
it so
barbers in the
easy
family.
now at the barbershop. You just send them a cash app.
Yeah,
I was like, Dad, y'all just taking cash app around here at the barbershop? Yep, okay. Cause so technically you can just go sit in the car and cash app them the money. You ain't even really gotta go in
yeah,
there.
but she got to sit. She might have to sit in there with Aiden, but she might not have to sit in there with Aiden. She got to sit in there with that little baby, with that little boy.
Oh, Shun said she cut hair herself.
Shit, oh, I don't know how to cut. My husband know how to cut. My cousin that's around the corner is a barber, and my daughter's fiance is a barber. So I got different ways of getting the boys' hair cut if I want to get it cut. And sometimes my husband does an excellent job, and other times I'll be like, "Baby," he be like, "All right, and I'll just cut one day off." You
uh,
have an off day sometime here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like he got trimmed up. He trimmed up. He ain't bald. He ain't faded. It's just trimmed. What he did was just cut around. Lined it up. He lined it up a little bit. So I'm okay with it. I like it like that. I like him to have hair sometimes. Oh shit! I'm finding all kind of shit. I found my water that I can make my soap with today.
I
Okay.
need to be general cleaning like you. But I was
Well,
so tired.
I'm not doing no general cleaning. Uh what you call?
I'm so tired. I did a lot of running around
I'm
yesterday.
doing
I'm tired.
massive cleaning. I'm doing actual real cleaning. I'm like doing deep cleaning because I'd have been done if I was doing general cleaning. It's hard for me to do general cleaning. Only time I can do a general clean is when I'm doing the house, doing the rooms.
And I
When I'm
feel you
doing
on the
cooking.
nails. Like I had to go get my nails done yesterday because they start getting so long. And it when you break your real nails, that mess hurt.
Yeah, I kind of broke it into the real nail a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
shoot,
woo,
she's using the charges against him, but she has something on Phil and Hannah. And I wish they would just let her go ahead and tell it and stop letting her hold it over your head. Just let it go because she's holding on. And I told, food stamp, he probably not registering certain things. So she's gonna tell all this stuff, but
him,
this
him,
shows you the person she really is.
Philip, a little girl, he talked too dang on much. Why is he telling her all of his business? Whatever it is, he shouldn't tell all of his
What
business.
Asia said, they pillow talking, baby.
Yeah, but that's too much though. He pillow talking with Asia too, truth be told. Okay, that's just my opinion. Man, where the hell is my damn coffee? Okay, there it is. Now I gotta make damn lunch. His
And
ass.
everything must be resolved with the court with Liv. It must be resolved because why would you get up here talking this aggressive knowing that you still have a court case for harassment going on?
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
what. I'm hungry. You was
oh,
probably sleeping.
really?
But our hungry
Um,
got up here and said that she thinks that, well, a couple people said that she basically made a deal, and she made some kind of a deal or whatever, but she still got to go to court to hear the sentence, I guess. So she made a plea
oh,
agreement.
hi, Ronald. We just got on here to chat to chop it up. We
Hey,
sound
Ron,
like two old ladies sitting on the porch,
I
two old
know.
aunties sitting on the
Oh,
porch, gossiping
I
about their
believe
crazy niece.
I believe Asia too, girl. I know they doing the do. I can't really talk like how I want to because this little boy done woke his butt up.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Ronald. We just up here chit chatting, boo.
We just talking our ish and watching this
Well,
video.
I'm not really talking ish because let me tell y'all something. My life ain't perfect. So that's why I don't sit on here and like really, really judge them. Because praise God, we didn't have the internet back in my day. All right.
Had the internet back then. But guess what? I ain't filming my life. I'm filming. We talking about Thursday. They filming it.
Right.
We can talk about
Because I was a piece of work. So that's why I give people a lot of grace. Because, I was given a lot of grace to just act a fool. But they're not learning anything. And just some of this, we don't need to know. You make it harder on yourself, nobody should know who getting stamps, who ain't getting stamps. And another thing, that cake situation, when you pay for a cake with food stamps, they charge you separately from for the toy, and that's why she cut that part in her video when the woman said, "I'm gonna have to charge you for the toys because you paid for the cakes with food stamps."
it. Exactly. I said I
And then
pay.
you want Philip Mama to give you the money back. And let me tell y'all something. It might be wrong to see it this way, but if I do something for the kids or my mom do something for the kids, basically it's
That's
as
it.
if my son did something for the kids.
That's the same thing.
It's
What
because
they
she's
got to
like,
do with anything?
I don't
If,
know, because she's like, his mom got the book bags.
That's
No,
not
if
something
I
mamas think though. But if a man, to me, let's say if I, let's say something happened. Well, let's say back in the day, if I was with a man, what, back in the day, and if his mama or sister or uncle did something for my child, I'm going to consider it
the
as
family did it.
family did it. And
That's
that's,
right.
thank you to your family, because if it wasn't for the family or him, I mean, if it was, he might have told, he might be paying them on the side. We don't know that. Who is to say that whatever Philip mama do for the children, that Philip ain't paying his mama back? We don't know that, and she don't know
I
that
don't care
either.
if he ain't. If I do something for the kids, that's the whole family did it.
Yeah,
If
that's why.
my mama do something, the whole that's coming from the family.
Yeah, that's weird.
So when she's like, his mom did it, well, the family did it. It got done. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I have to stand in the gap. Sometimes I have to go do dental appointments, do stuff like that. And even my oldest grandson, his mom has other kids that she had after. Sometimes I take them to the dentist too. If I'm gonna take my grandson, I'll take them too. And sometimes she'll just send me money, like here's some gas money, and I'll be like, you didn't have to do that, but hey, I'm gonna take it anyway. And then, like I said, we do stuff, and it's from the family. If I do it, it's just as if my son did it. What?
Exactly.
It
So what
got
do you
done.
think on that? How about your mammy didn't do it? How about that? Shut up.
Yeah,
So
where
when your mama,
Cheryl? Where are you, Cheryl?
right. So when Cheryl do something, is it your mama only did it, or is it y'all did it? I'm just saying. Cause Cheryl, I know Cheryl be buying them children something for school.
Right, Shanae. The gifts come from the whole family. It's like when they say it take a village, and these women are like some nobody owes you anything. And like you were saying about she didn't have to come to the birthday party. She didn't. Go have your own. If Chris was around, you wouldn't have came like that, or you and Chris could have had your own parties. Legend had what, two or three cakes, and these kids had to get a little sheet cake.
Mm-hmm.
They had to
Chris,
get a sheet cake.
shoot, and legendary cake was laced. Okay, legendary cake was laced up.
And
Let's
if you
just
were gonna get a cake, you should have went to Sam's Club or Publix. I don't know if they have Publix there,
they
but
have
yeah,
public.
you can even use food stamps at Publix. And Publix, to me, got their cakes are better than Sam's.
But this hooker, she don't know nothing. She don't go to nowhere but
She don't
HEB.
know how good she got it.
She don't
Girl,
go
you got
nowhere
it
but HEB.
good. I
She
didn't
don't go
get
nowhere but HEB.
I didn't get child support. I didn't get child support. So when these people be hollering about the child, I don't know what that's like.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna talk about how much my child support was. Y'all wanna know how? Oh, let me tell y'all. Like, with my daughter, I'm gonna tell y'all how much my child support was. And this, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. This girl to fuck y'all up. I mean, mess. Ooh, excuse my son. Probably. I hope he don't. But this girl mess y'all up. Y'all know how much my child support with my daughter was? $27.22 a week.
Ooh.
So I don't. You know what? But
I didn't get any,
listen, and you know what I did with that? I just gave it to her.
but I did get my husband's social security, but I didn't get child support.
But you got something. No, he gave you something
Yeah.
about that girl.
Well, he wasn't here to give it,
I know,
but
I know
yeah.
that, but
So
you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
But
Because he worked.
he
Yeah.
listen. He passed away, right? Unfortunately. But what I'm saying is, he still loved his wife enough to leave something behind to give to his family. Chris don't even give that. He heard, he alive. Okay, so let's make that okay. I just wanted to shout out to your husband beyond the realm. Okay. Okay, he loved you enough to try to do something. Trust me, I
And I
promise.
think it's good to like, to have that social security where people are paying in. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, so let me shut up with all that politics. But yeah, it's a blessing. And I always try to spend that money on the kids, make sure they're good with it. And yeah, so I think, Jasmine is just really lucky. Like,
Exactly. She's never grateful though. She's never grateful for anything. I mean, that's his children, sure enough. That's definitely his children. That's his responsibility to make sure his children are provided for, but it's hers too. It's her responsibility as well. It ain't just on Philip. It is her responsibility. That's not Hannah's responsibility. I want her to understand that is not his wife. And even if it was, it's still really not. I mean, the courts want to take her child, take the child support if she got married to Philip, and the courts wanted to take her child support, then that would be something that the courts would do. But at the end of the day, that's not her responsibility. Just because you're a stepmother, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna say something really jacked up, okay? Just because you are a stepmother, okay, you don't have to listen. If anything happened with those children, if you gotta take the you know what I mean? It's certain things like if the child gets sick or whatever happened, that mother is more than likely not gonna call you.
mhm.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's be
And she
honest.
complaining about taking them. Those are your kids. You're supposed to take them to the doctor.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as a stepmother, even as a stepmother, those children are not gonna. You don't really have those rights, right? You're not gonna go to court and they're gonna be like, okay, and you as a stepmother, unless you have legal guardianship of them, okay? So
And
at the end of
Hannah
the day,
ain't even a stepmama. I think
I know that
when Mimi said those are not Hannah's kids.
they not, but what I'm saying is,
You gonna factor in her income, y'all? What's Hannah's phone number? I need to call Hannah.
but even as a stepmother, you still don't have that right. Even as a stepmother, you don't have that right because you're not the child's legal guardian.
Right.
Period. So whether Hannah's married to him or not, it's not her responsibility.
Well, somebody need to call Hannah and tell her about this live, cause girl, she want to come for your money too.
Girl. Fuck
Talking
her.
about they're gonna add in Hannah's income. No, they're not.
I wouldn't do shit. Fuck. I mean, forget. Oh, I'm sorry. Forget that dried up prune of a cooch Jasmine got. I wouldn't be dealing with that. I wouldn't be dealing with her talking crazy to me every 5 seconds. Because remember, she was at F Hannah and she was calling her a B and stuff. And Philip was like, I'm gonna need you to refrain from calling my woman a B. Remember, he checked Jasmine. See,
She's
Jasmine.
in their business. She's in their business.
Yeah, she too much in her business. And see, if I was Hannah, I would be like, look, I'm not keeping your children because you too much in my effing business. And if you really want Philip back like that, then Philip, you go with her and see what would happen with that.
That's
Cause
what I would do. He know he got a good thing going with Hannah.
yeah, he is
You
crazy.
got a good thing going on.
Exactly, he is crazy. Okay.
I bet you. I wonder if they have seen this live. I think they probably just tune her and her YouTube channel out because that's internet. It's not real life for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
exactly.
coming to tell us like you tattletelling. I'm gonna tell on Philip. I'm gonna tell the internet on Philip. I'm gonna go weaponize my 65,000 subscribers, and we're gonna all be mad with Philip. Why? Because next week you're gonna be cool with Philip, and you're gonna tell us we're out of our business and we're stalking you and this and that. Keep us out of it. We tired. Call
Exactly.
Jasmine. Call us when it's about something. Don't be calling us up right here. This ain't even important. Cause you
No,
mad. You
like go back.
mad.
Yeah, go handle your
Yeah,
food.
Oshun, Oshun, we on the same page, girl. It's like, girl, this is not even a problem.
Yeah, this
Your
is not
kids,
this is no
it's
problem.
not a problem. Your
Don't
kids
get
got so
drama.
many people that love them. So many
Exactly.
people that love them. And back to the birthday party. I'm not gonna make it to every single birthday party as grandma. Don't even expect to see me at every single
I try.
birthday
I try
party.
my best. I'm not. I can't give money all the time. I can, and I can't. One thing I can. I can do birthdays within my best ability, but I can't make every soccer game. I just can't. I got a little child. I got a 9-year-old. My children know that, and I ain't gonna go there. But I know sometimes certain people feel a certain way, but I can't do all of that and have to do the same thing for my son. My son be having stuff on the same day. Sometimes my children have. And so by the time we get done, they gone. Shit. So
Right.
what the fuck? And I
So
think
like I said, like for me, if I can, yeah, Ronald, I think everybody in here is a content creator. Shanae might as well be one.
I
Shanae,
don't
I'm
think
just giving you a YouTube channel, Shanae.
Ronald, I don't think I'm a content creator. I just get up here and
You
talk.
are a content creator.
I
Now,
make
you might
you
consider yourself a reactor, but you are a content
I'm
creator.
not a reactor either. I don't think I'm a reactor. Everybody
But
said
you're a
I was a
content
reactor.
creator.
That's what I agree with everybody. I disagree with everybody on everybody. Every time I did a post last night, or yesterday, or this morning, I should say, everybody, everybody reacted wrong.
Why?
I feel like it now. Everybody got it
What?
right.
What'd you say?
Cause if one thing I said, do y'all think I'm a reactor? They's like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm the fuck not. I mean, no, the heck I'm not. I'm not a reactor.
She said you are a reactor. I'm not claiming that title either. But so why is it we don't want that title?
I
Because
don't
of
know,
what
because we
comes
don't like
with it.
titles. Because we don't
But
like titles.
there is a lot of drama going on the YouTube streets between these content creators. Man, it's getting ugly. I have
You
to
see,
hit
in
you
this
up on.
sector or just in general? Your
It's kind of this sector. It's kind of.
your food is ready, son. Come down and get it.
Yeah, it's kind of in this sector. I have to put it go in your inbox with it, girl.
Yeah, you just hit my inbox up. Hit my inbox
Yes, girl. The
because I
F,
don't know.
the alphabet people are being called. All kind of stuff, girl. All
I guess
kind of stuff.
that's why I'm trying to stay out of it. Johnny. I stay out.
Ocean said drop the link, but I don't know if you even know these people that are involved.
Just eat it down here. I was gonna let my son eat in his room, but eat it down here, son. Your son eating early, girl, because he wake up like he got a job. Okay, he don't have no class today. He just hopped his little butt up. He can't stay asleep for five extra minutes. No, I know, honey. I know. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. You can get up. You want to watch TV? Okay. 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 Oh shit! I'm gonna drop the thing, girl. Oh, girl. Y'all don't understand. He'd be like, I wanted to watch TV. Okay, fine. Watch TV, no problem.
Girl, I can't do it. I'm so glad. Don't nobody got to have me no more grandkids. I'm good. We good over here. I
I want
want
some
a
more
little
grandkids.
granddaughter. I want a little granddaughter.
I got way more I got three granddaughters and two grandsons. So
I
I
so
I would
I
like
have
some more fun.
five grandsons, five, no granddaughters, and I'm okay now because
I would
it
like
costs
at
a
least
lot. It's
I would
it
like
costs a lot.
I would like my daughter to have one more child. I would like her to have a girl,
How old
and
is your daughter?
then Jasmine's age.
Okay, my kids are older than Jasmine.
For real, my children are all like around in their 30s. Everybody, my middle child just hit 30s. How you doing, Oshun?
Well,
He
people
just
ask me like, "How old is my son?" And I'm like, I don't know. Shoot, we grew up together. I don't know how old that Joker is.
yeah.
How
That's why I
shoot?
said Jasmine's age, honey, because I have to ask my children. They be so offended, but I'm like, shoot, y'all want me to keep up with my age and your
Right,
age?
right.
You
I'm
know,
like, my son will say we grew up together.
yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, I had
I
my
think I
children.
was what 16 when I had him. I be
I
like,
was
people be
15
like,
when I got pregnant and 16 when I had her. So I don't recommend that, ladies. If somebody's young, hopefully nobody's young watching my channel. But
but
definitely,
he was my second pregnancy was at 16. So yeah, I wouldn't say I was in them streets. I just was doing stuff.
yeah, I was doing something with one person. So let that be
Yeah,
known.
me too. But it's just the point.
Right. Yeah, but that's
I
not
was
in the
too
street.
young.
Yeah, I was too young. That's what
But back then,
that,
16 back then is different than 16 right now.
yeah, very true.
Because I would go to church and the pastor was like, I thought you were grown. I did not, know that you were only 16 years old.
Hello?
Yes, Ronald,
Hey,
I was trying to
we
be
don't feel
grown.
serious. We try to be quiet because we was bowing. No. Hey, Oshun, go ahead and talk. What's going on?
Yeah, this right, what she's doing here, right?
Yeah, we were trying to be grown. Yeah.
Does she not think that how this is not going to come back and haunt her? Does she not think that there's going to be a backlash for this, like she did with Liv?
Yeah, she thought, and it's backlashing on her behind now.
Yeah, it's going to come back because she's using his charges and everything, and and then like he said, passion. It's like she comes on here like we can do something. I'm thinking, what can the YouTube do? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to rant on your thing, but it's
No, go
just
ahead.
she irks me with this because every time it's a situation, she comes on here and she has to talk about Philip. Philip literally does more for the children than Chris. He
Exactly. And we
actually
have her
puts
too.
them in sports. He actually whatever, and what she's saying, oh well, oh maybe I should not make you see that. I'm thinking you can't use the same leverage what Liv tried to use on Gerard. That's it's not going to work in your favor. It's going to come back and slap you in the face. You're going to be in the worst position. Hello?
I'm listening.
Yes, ma'am. We listen. I had to talk to the little boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
yeah, go on.
Hey, talk, girl. we
No,
listen. I don't be cutting y'all off. I let y'all talk. I'm not tripping. Look, go ahead, express yourself. Go.
well. I tend to hold myself back like I did with passions the thing yesterday because there's so much to say about this live, right? Because I
I
didn't
don't
know
want you to hold
about.
back, though. I don't want you to hold back. I just want you to spill it. Oh, come on. How long we been dealing with each other, girl? Just spill it. Heck.
well. I didn't see this live till about 5 o'clock this morning. Um, I went to Mimi's live, and I think you was live at the same time. It was just like, what is the
I went
purpose of
live
bringing
right
this
after
on?
I went live like when Mimi was doing her ending. I jumped in when she was like,
Yeah.
if you know all the blah, 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 what she be saying the blah, 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 I can't say it because my son right here because I don't want him exposed to anything. So when she was doing the whole last little part, like when she was doing the music, then I went live.
Blink
Mm,
at the top and blink at the bottom. Blink, blink.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't. Well, go ahead.
yeah. Yeah, it just she brings on how much how much for the child support when she's the one who lowered it down. She lowered it down because she wanted the children all gone. She wanted them all gone out of her face, literally.
and she and like and like fair enough. I mean, fair enough, right? Hannah did actually pull back on stop doing their hair because she was doing their hair. She was going to the sports. She was doing a lot. Hannah was doing a lot of stuff. And if you guys are right, and she is doing a thing with Philip, right, and Hans taking care of the children, like, that is bound to come apart in some form or fashion. But as one reader says that, what, but it's only sex that, because I have ears here too. Only sex what they do.
Oh,
That's
he
all
know
she's about.
it's all
Huh?
good. He know how to spell. I said he know how to spell, so it's all good, girl. He know what it means. Probably, I'm sure. But he know how to spell. He'll look it up. But go ahead.
This one's 7. You see what I mean? And she'll probably mimic what I say. Yeah. So I mean, that's all. That's all she's about, and she feels by going on like this because she's done this so many times, so many times. I mean, how much times are you going to be doing this? What, to your 60, 70? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep. But that's
was
how
it?
she get down. That's how she get down though. She always do this old weird stuff. Every time we look up, here she go. She can ready to go. Oh, here come Philip.
Because she
She's just
can't get her way. This is what she
yeah,
does. She has a temper tantrum, and then usually Philip gives in.
he does.
Like the
And
last
Hannah be like,
time,
go
they
ahead.
because they just want her to hush. Because she's
Right,
blackmailing them. I don't
right.
know
And
what she
then
got on y'all, but y'all need to free yourself.
I know that's right. Go ahead and free
Yeah.
yourself. Go
Yeah, it's true.
ahead and
She
free.
got something on them, or they all got something on each other, because it's like she keeps bringing stuff up, like,
Hey Nikki, go
oh
ahead.
well, like, oh, there's this, and this, and you're just like, well, just say it, because like, something, because like the YouTube investigators are going to investigate anyway. They're going to find out what's going on anyway. So
They know YouTube investigate. It's one of YouTube investigate, and everybody else. I don't know what everybody else is title. Is everybody? I think it was only one investigator.
yeah, there was one, but they're still hovering about. They're still around, I reckon. They're just in the bushes somewhere. But no, this here, and then like, even like every time she comes on, hi Nikki, and every time she comes on, and the chat be telling her, well, maybe you should get back pay. But does she deserve that back pay? Because she wasn't really looking after the children good anyway, most of the time. Like, she was more absorbed in Chris. She wasn't really about her children.
But she was. They was having steak dinners. The children was. The children was barely getting McDevils. Okay, we ain't gonna play this game. They was barely getting McDevils, and then she was like halfway feeding them, and they'd be like, "I'm hungry." She just ate.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is that she buying herself shakes instead of buying Ava Pediasure. Whereas
Exactly.
Ava,
No, that's
that $44 for those shakes should be for Pediasure for Ava. You should not wait for no doctor to tell you that she needs Pediasure.
yeah, because she not
And matter of
eating.
fact,
Either she
why isn't Legend getting Wick? Where is his Wick?
because she
All
too
these
lazy
things.
to get up and take them
th-
because she sleep all day.
Well, that money that you're spending on certain things, you could get Wick and take that money and pay for haircuts. Don't you know? I hate begging people for stuff. I do not like, and especially begging a man for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
You don't
she
have to beg.
Philip ain't buying no milk around there.
And look
Okay.
at this, Jasmine. Stop with it. She got like a poor state of mind. If I had 65,000 people, where is your merch? Where's the
Yeah,
merchandise?
that's what I'm
And
saying. That's
Philip
what I
is
said.
right to call you broke. You are
Yeah,
broke.
he
You got a
should.
broke state of mind. You ain't even
You got
trying
a
to get
broke.
to the money.
You got a broke energy. All you want to do is the bare minimum just to get by. And then you don't never. You always keep talking about you hustling. How you hustling your people? You ain't hustling.
Hustling
You ain't
backwards,
hustling.
renting a washer and dryer is hustling backwards. Look, y'all, I'm gonna take my butt to the laundromat. I was gonna go today, but I might go tomorrow. it my laundromat is so cheap, and it's like right by me. And I could get me another washer,
You just
but
don't
I
want to.
decided to wait. I decided to wait because I got some trips coming up, and my priorities are all effed up. Okay, my
But how is
priorities
it?
is
You don't have no. Your children not little no more.
right,
It's
girl. I'm
understandable.
trying to go. Look, I'm trying to go to Black Bike Week, so the washer gonna have to wait. I need my money to go to Black Bike Week. If you know, you
Mm-mm.
know.
I don't know. So what you talking about?
Yes, you don't know what Black Bike Week is.
No, no, I'm just playing. I do
It's like
know.
Freaknik. It's like Freaknik.
I know. I
But
just yeah. I
it's
know what
like
you would tell. I want you. I want you to tell little people how you get down. For
oh, and Black
those
Bike
that don't
Week,
know,
babe. It's not like how it used to be. But I'm gonna let Oshu talk. We'll talk about
go
that. We'll
ahead,
chop it
Ocean.
up about that
Go
later.
ahead, Ocean.
It
Go
sounds
ahead, Ocean.
interesting. The Black Bike Week sounds interesting.
You know they have Black Ski Week too.
No, I didn't know that up there they had Black
Yes.
Ski Week. How do they have
Well,
Black
not
Ski Week?
here.
They don't have no damn.
They go somewhere to the slopes. I don't know where. I don't know where. But yeah, they have Black Ski Week.
Probably Colorado
Hiking
because
and hiking
oh
as
yeah,
well.
according to
Hiking from the
Ebony,
hood. Oh,
according to
sorry.
Ebony, they snow in June. I'm like, what? I would never live in Colorado. That's where Chrissy live in, and it
Hmm.
snow. It be
Oh,
snowing there.
your girl Chrissy done dropped the video this morning. She has blessed us with her presence yet
Oh,
again.
why did she do that? What our little
I
Boris
don't
say?
know. I didn't call her. I didn't call her. I don't know why she came. I did not call her. But I'm gonna call Hannah because Hannah need to know what she up here on this live. Wait, didn't y'all say she put it on private?
Yeah, that's why I got it from
Our
pineapples and
good sis
pineapples got it from
Pine was
Erica.
on the job, baby.
Yeah,
Well, and Erica got it. This is
yeah,
Erica's live.
yeah. She got members. She got members. 'Cause I went and looked again.
Yeah, Erica something else, boy. Erica be on it. Jasmundo. My husband called her Jasmundo.
El Mundo, Jasmundo,
Like, her name
Telemundo.
is not Jasmundo. He said, well, what is her name then? I said, Erica. He said, well, I'm not going to remember that. I remember
Girl, she got
Jasmundo.
a whole telenovela going on over there.
Right. She be like, Jasmundo. If you don't get it together. Now, she be nice. No, Passion and her be nice. I'm not nice. She be so nice to Jasmine. No, she's the one. Passion and Jasmine are the nice ones. I am not.
Me and Erica,
I would rather, yes, I'd rather react. I mean, no, not pineapple. I mean,
The Eric.
Erica. Erica's nice, and you are nice, not me. I am
That's why I'm
not.
not a reactor. That's why I'm not a reactor.
I just talk my ish and I leave. That's what happened. Everybody else, I don't know. They be having like little graphics. Mimi be having her little graphics, and she be having her little memes, and so Pineapple be having her stuff edited. I don't do all that. Those are reactor energy. I don't do all that. I just get up here and talk my ish, and I get the fuck off. I mean, heck off. Excuse me.
I'm trying to learn Canva because I need a
Canva's not
overlay.
hard. Canva is
It
so easy,
is. Believe
but
it
I
or
still
not, I'm
do it.
struggling with Canva.
Why
I'm
are you
struggling with
struggling
it.
with
I
Canva of
don't
all
know. I do
things?
not know. But I'm gonna try to
Are you
master it. You know
serious?
me, I'm gonna figure it out.
If I could do Canva, you can do Canva.
Well, I'm trying to make a watermark and an overlay for StreamYard.
Okay.
If
I don't
anybody
know.
wanna help me.
I don't know if I did that. You probably have to. I don't know. I'll probably look at it and I'll tell you. But I don't remember. It's been a long
And
time since I
it's
had
been dramas with the Jacksons causing drama with the reactors.
the Jacksons.
Yeah, the Jacksons of Atlanta, girl. So
Girl, they need to sit down. She need to go take her. She the one. And then her neighbor said she was leaving them kids at home by themselves.
yeah, but then she had the neighbor arrested for stalking or something. Ain't
Did she
that
get
something?
arrested? Did
Yes,
oh oh my
allegedly.
god, for real? She got arrested?
Yeah,
Oh
you have to look into it.
oh my god.
Everybody don't really muck with the Jacksons of Atlanta. After they pretended like they had twins and then didn't explain what happened to the other baby, I was through with them. I
Are
can't.
they
They
even
definitely
together?
no, they're not together.
Okay, so they
You
not
need help
together.
with
So
Canva too, Nikki. I've tried like the tutorials on YouTube, and I'm just not getting it. Good
it's,
morning, Elizabeth.
if I can do it, it's not hard. But I don't remember how I did certain things. I've even edited a word
I'm
document on
late,
there
but
one
I'm
time
early.
because I had to take a heifer. I had to take a chick name off of
Did
some
you?
document. Yeah, and I did it. Yeah, because I had to
Well, I'm
take
trying because I want to put my images
not
on.
professional documents. It was just like some regular documents. I had to edit it off and then have her to sign something, and then I had to have her to re-sign it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So it's not hard. I don't remember it being hard, but that's been a little minute. My husband's like, "How much to learn it?" I was like, "It's not hard. Why am I acting like that?
yes,
It's really
Canva is
not hard."
hard to me. Elizabeth, happy Friday. Y'all, why does it feel like Saturday?
You feel like Saturday to you,
It is
really?
Good Friday. Most of the banks are closed on Good Friday.
I hope the nail place is open today.
You know what? I went to see Mei Ling and them yesterday, and people were asking them, "Are y'all open tomorrow?" They're like, "Okay," and it's Good Friday, and yeah, we open. We here, we
Yeah,
here.
I thought so. Cause shoot, it ain't no. Well, it's regular. It's This is a regular weekend for me. I know it's different for most people, but for us, it's
Yeah,
a regular weekend. It ain't really because we forgot. My husband was gonna do some work, and the lady was like, "It's Good Friday." He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." And
yes, the holiday.
she was looking at him like he was crazy.
It's the holiday.
No, no, it felt like a Saturday yesterday over here. It felt very Saturday-ish. I thought it was Saturday. I lost a time of day. Like, and today, I thought yesterday was Friday or Saturday.
Yes, yes,
It felt very weird or very out of it, and then I kind of caught up, and then it's like because because the children's been on holiday from about 2 3 weeks now,
Oh,
so
okay. So
it just feels weird.
okay, I see. I could see that.
Yeah, it feels weird. So it's like my younger one, because she's here. I mean, her sister took her out yesterday, so I didn't have to think about that one. But um, they go back next week, and then they have a bank holiday over here.
Yeah, but this girl. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? You off today? Okay, girl. I gotta go into my euphor my business today. I mean, I'll be in my business on Sunday, y'all. I know y'all gonna laugh, but don't be surprised because it be people dropping by there saying that they gotta get something for somebody. I'll be right open on downstairs. Okay, come on. All right, let's go, y'all. Now, what else we talking about? What else? Now, what I thought was weird was the fact that Jasmine uh thought she was gonna just get up here and everybody was gonna be all like, "Oh, Jasmine, yeah, you need to talk to Philip, y'all." You know what I mean? She thought people was gonna go up here and just start cursing out Philip, but nobody give a dang on because she always playing the victim on some level. So we always expect that. And I don't know why she act like that. We gonna always say something. This what you gonna put on today, okay?
No, I think she also came for cash apps as well as sympathy.
No, put this on like I said. Go down there and vacuum that floor like I said. Go do it for mommy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think she came for cash apps as well as sympathy. As well. There's more to this.
Ooh,
This
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, she sure did. She wanted somebody to send her an extra $20, and then, she'll ask for something low, and then, all of a sudden she'll get more. No,
no. Why would she say I spent all of my money? Them your kids.
right.
I spent all my money on a birthday party before too, and you don't complain. That's something you gotta do. You ain't gotta be elaborate with it and spend a bunch of money. You know, cause back in the day we called the kids over. We had some hot dogs, some Kool Aid. You know them crazy little juices that look like they in a little barrel. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So back in the day, that's how we did them birthday parties, y'all.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to do.
Yeah,
Wasn't hard to
yeah,
do. Jasmine
And we didn't
always,
send out invitations either.
yeah. She didn't.
We
She didn't
didn't
want to
send out
spend.
invitations.
Yeah, yeah, passion. But she also, yeah, but she didn't want to spend that money. She really didn't want to spend the money. She wanted to
Right.
go towards wherever she wanted to put it towards, and that's why for when she left the shop, she kept saying, "Oh, well, they got to pay me back." And all this, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
it's
that's
your child, it's your
crazy.
children.
Uh-uh.
yeah,
Oh,
to
sure.
pay you back.
What do you think about her talking about running the air conditioner for her kids? The gas. She's using up her gas.
She does that anyway. She wants the water full on. I mean, like because she don't pay for nothing. Like her mum pays for the water or whatever, which we figured out the other time. She like I just feel she just puts everything on. She doesn't care. She had the lights on 24/7.
Right,
Okay, that
exactly.
looked like base house. That looked like old military housing to me. But y'all notice she basically is saying that they pay Caitlin's phone bill. In
Why do
this
other
live,
children?
when she's
First of
saying,
all, can we have this discussion? But
mm,
I'm talking on the same topic, okay? Because you're ready to go with some good stuff here. Let me just ask you this question, then you can say what you was gonna finish. Please don't forget. My thing issue with this is here. Check this out. Why do the children? All the children don't need telephones. They don't. They don't. Now, if you give them a phone and let them do internet and let them do Wi-Fi, cool, right? But why do all the children need telephone bills? Explain that to me.
I don't know.
She is, yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think all of mine have my 5-year-old grandson is the only one that doesn't have a phone.
Yeah, but okay, so why does Amaya need a damn phone? She only 9.
She needs it so she could spy on Hannah and Phil and record for Jasmine. What are you talking about?
The fuck? No, she don't.
Yeah, true.
No, she
That's
What are
don't.
you
true.
talking about?
She can
That's
How
use
is
true.
how is Jasmine gonna spy on Hannah and Philip if Amaya doesn't have a phone? What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, yeah. Amaya is her eyes. Amaya's her eyes. She has spy. She a double
She
agent.
probably recording all of Hannah business, baby. Hannah,
women.
watch yourself. Watch yourself. She a secret agent like Robin. Okay, Robin is Liv's secret agent. It's Amaya for
But
Jasmine.
shoot, they don't. They probably don't tell Robin or do nothing around Robin anyway. Let's keep it
Oh,
real.
your son doesn't have a phone.
Heck no, my son don't have no
I
phone.
no, Shanae. I
Oh,
feel like I like for my grandkids to be able to call out for help because they mama crazy. So I'm glad they got phones. All except for the 5-year-old. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, all of them having phones. That's a bit weird. I mean, at a certain age, I don't know. It all
But she
heck,
depends.
says she
my
paid
son used
her.
remote control in his to his TV in his room. I had to. He gonna try to sneak in my room and get it. So I just politely walked my behind up there and just took it out of his room.
I never thought about that. Just taking a remote. But you do know he can
Girl,
get. He don't have a phone because I was gonna say you do know he can get the remote on his phone and control the TV that way.
yeah, but he don't have a phone. So
Yeah.
how you gonna
So
do that?
yeah, if he had a
Or
phone,
but the tablet is down here. He's not using that tablet until he come off of punishment. Okay.
oh, all
So,
right, Mama.
and the tablet has a code on it that he doesn't know.
Mm. My kid, yeah, do y'all remember back in the day when there was a code for the cable box?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
kid, my niece, because
I
I
never
helped
had a
raise my
code.
girl,
Go
I
ahead.
helped raise my niece too, and my niece and my son, they would wait for me to go to sleep, and they would ask me the code to the cable box. Be on there watching. What was that
You sure
show?
tell
Was
him.
it?
You sure tell him, did you? You like what
Yeah,
you
I
need 5
probably did. Yeah, because they yes. Yes, they would be watching. What was that stuff that used to come on BT at night with the nasty videos? What was it? I don't know, girl.
The after hours BT.
I forgot what it. That and they would be watching
They would be
HBO.
watching. But
HBO, honey.
I didn't have to sneak. I had cable in my room. I had all the channels. I don't know. It was just I guess it was just different. My parents
I
was
mean, I
different.
did
I think
too, but with them,
I wasn't chilled. A little more strict than my parents were. I'm just
that's
gonna
what
keep
it
y'all
was.
tell you.
BT, Sinead, baby.
Yeah, I ain't play that. They would have
And
had
now
to.
we don't need BT uncut because every video is nasty. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much that's
But
why I
yeah,
let my
but
son
y'all
watch it.
they would get the code.
What
They
was
was
that?
doing a lot.
Over here was something else. I forget what it is, and they come on. It'd be Euro something, and then they show all the nasties later on. I can't remember what it was called. And used to have this French guy, and they used to show like sexy stuff and and then they used to show the black programs like the black programs like late at night, past 12 o'clock to midnight, past one or something like that. That's how they used to do it over here.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get somebody together about taking remote control out of my room. I apologize. And I ain't like live. I don't cuss my son out. He probably up there stomping, but he be all right. Okay. Think he just gonna take the remote control out of my room? No, we don't play that. But anyway, so I don't understand the way that the way that Jasmine and Olivia parent their children. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. She let their children do whatever the heck they want to do. Kaylin be on her phone at all times of the night.
Well, Hannah and
Remember
Philip
that?
paying the bill. Hannah and Philip paying it because she was like, I have to pay me and Amaya's bill. And I was like, that's
Well, yeah,
weird.
that's your children. I mean, what the hell you talking
So
about?
you're just paying you and Amaya's bill. So basically, they're paying Caitlin's bill too. So that's some more money that they're kicking out on their side.
She don't cry. So they gotta pay the bill. So see, the thing is, but see, Philip dumb because what I wouldn't do is get a stupid heifer cash. I would and took that money down to the courtroom and make it go through there, and that bill be waiting. She'll
Oh,
be waiting
Nick.
that child support
Oh,
until the government
Nikki, that's
until the
right.
government says
Those adult cartoons back in the day used to be nasty. Like South Pole would be something that your kids had to sneak to watch. And sometimes I wouldn't even let them watch The Simpsons back then because sometimes that was like
the
risky.
Simpsons is off the chain. My son
Yeah,
cannot watch the Simpsons. That is
right.
off
So
the chain. And
Nikki
I'm gonna tell
saying
you,
that. Oh,
and
Nikki saying
Rick and Morty is off the chain.
they would sneak and stay up and watch. Yep, Comic View was nasty and BET was nasty. These kids will never understand that.
I used to watch all of that stuff. I used to be watching HBO. I be watching them Bangkok. What's that girl name? Her name is what was that Asian girl name? She used to Bangkok, go to Bangkok. What's her name? She used to always be going to Bangkok. What's her name? Emmanuel, go to Bangkok or whatever her name is. I be
I
watching
never
all
heard
the
of that.
little South porns. Like that, yeah, it was a yeah, no, okay, so everybody know Max, it used to be Max After Night. It was in the
Yes.
80s. Max
Yes.
After Night. And that girl, she'll be going to Bangkok all the time. I said, why is she going to Bangkok? So finally I asked my mom, and she said, well, what you watching? I told her what I was watching. She said, she still didn't know what the hell I was talking. My mom was clueless. And by the time I got to be a certain age, and then she finally figured it out, and she was just like, "You used to watch this." I said, "Well, y'all let me have cable in my room. What you think I was be watching?"
Okay. Oh, Elizabeth, you want her to drop the link, Elizabeth?
Oh, I dropped a link. Yeah, of course. Hold on.
I don't know how Dr. A do it. And she's still gonna go to work after being up all night. Couldn't be me. I require a nap already. I just woke up and I need a nap. I will take a shower and
I
take a
took an
nap.
extra nap yesterday. I went to I woke up at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock a.m. yesterday. So I kind of had like a lot of sleep yesterday. So I can kind of move around. Let's
Girl,
see
I
what
gotta
is
take a nap.
okay. I dropped the link. Are you gonna come up here, girl?
Elizabeth,
It's
where
good
are
morning.
you?
Girl, I was on that dang on
Elizabeth,
Tasha K girl. She had me cracking up. They was coming up there singing. I was rolling. I'm watching what I'm
on
looking
what
at.
her
He got a
live
and you know what
or on
else
her
though?
app?
Hey, you know what else I got in my son's room now? What I can see what he doing. I got a camera in there. Sure do. Now when he gets to be a certain age, it'll be
You know
out.
what?
But I
I
don't
don't like cameras in the
get
house.
I
I
do.
don't
I
like
love it.
cameras in the house. I really don't. When I
It's
go to my
beautiful.
brother's house, I feel like a prisoner. Like, no,
I
I
have
don't
you
like
have
it.
to
Like
have
sometimes
cameras
I
now.
would go.
Listen, my little
I don't
joker,
like
you
cameras in the
got
house.
listen, let me tell you something about my son. He's something else, okay? He's something else. I have to have a camera in here because he'll be like, he's sneaky. I got a sneaky little one. He a little sneaky so I have to keep cameras in this house. It ain't really just about him, but it's more about protection in case somebody come in here or whatever. You know, in case robbery happen. I got cameras all over. I got
I
cameras in
mean, I
places.
have them outside. I have them outside. I just don't like them in the house. Even like I have my Alexa over here. I keep some over the camera because she be doing too much. And y'all, it's gonna come a time where I'm gonna be like poltergeist. I'm gonna put the TVs, the Alexas. I'm gonna put all that mess out the door because I feel like it's all spying on me right now. They're spying on me.
Well, you know what though? I don't care. And let me tell you something. Not in my bedroom. Cameras is not in my bedroom or the game room.
See, that's
Okay,
what I don't like cameras in the house.
they're not in my
I mean, I
bedroom.
do I have one? You know, I have an extra outdoor
But I
camera.
have a little boy, so I have to have cameras. I have to be, for his protection as
Why?
well as ours. Hey, Elizabeth. Or his
Y'all,
protection.
Hey,
did y'all peep out what Jazz said?
what?
What? Go ahead. Tell us what she
Okay.
said.
She said, well, she tried to change it up, talking about, oh, when the lights was outside, the lights was
Yes.
off outside. She said my lights was cut off.
Oh, she said my
B-
lights were cut off.
She said when my lights was cut off, and then she tried to throw it out like,
No, I think she meant when they lost
no,
power.
no,
But
because you know when people lie so much, they tell the truth.
yeah, well, you know it's bad
And
that
then
we can't
she
trust what
went
she
back.
say.
So her lights was off, y'all. She did those neighbors' lights wasn't off. Her lights was off.
I didn't think her
But
lights was off either, but I do think
did you
that.
catch this part though? It
Go ahead.
was not it was not Hannah's turn for, and I say Hannah because I know who taking care of them. It wasn't Hannah's turn with the kids. So when the power was out, she took them to Hannah off the schedule. And so she kind of said something right here,
Because
but go ahead.
anybody, y'all know lights. If there's like a neighborhood
Yes.
situation, those lights normally come back on at a
Or
reasonable time. Nobody like says, "Oh, are we gonna get a hotel room?" Nobody gets hotel rooms. Y'all remember if
Yes,
y'all
but
lights get cut off in a town?
and
all the
sometimes
neighbors are getting hotel rooms.
No, nobody gets hotel room when your
right,
light
and then
when it's something like
no,
that.
or sometimes you may see something maybe this side of the street or every other house, or maybe people in a certain area lights might be out. It might not be everybody on the street, but it might be half of the street, or it might be this side of the street, or these three houses electricity might be out. That can
And you
happen.
know they're in and out. These people when there's a shortage or a lightage, what is
Right,
it,
that's it.
outage?
An
They
outage.
they out. And like, girl, you ain't fooling nobody. Your lights is out for real, boo boo.
My
But
light
that's what happens when you talk too much. See, we
now my
would
lights
never
went
know.
out for like 30 minutes. I remember one time I was live. Y'all seen y'all my lights went out for all of 30 minutes. It was like 2:30. It was like late. And we all had an outage. I had got sent that. Oh, it was an outage. I was like, oh my God, it's an outage, y'all. right? And then I tried to log back on, and I had to go onto my thing and say, "Hey y'all," and I just couldn't. My phone was. I just say, "Fuck it, I'm tired." Right, so that happens, and it cut right back on. I said, "Well, I'm gonna go back live again." And then by the time I was about to, it came right back on. I was like, "Damn," you know what I mean? So that can happen. I've had outages to happen over here. Like,
No, hers was overnight.
right.
Like they cut those
Because
bad boys off at
I thought
5:45,
she had it.
and she
I thought she
was
said it
gonna
was
cut it
only two
off.
hours. I thought she said it
And,
was back on in 2 hours, Elizabeth. Wait a minute now. Do
and
you
you know
remember?
what? She knew it was gonna be cut off because guess what? When you ever see Jazz rush to cook a meal? Girl, that girl cooked that meal talking about thank God I made it. What you mean? You knew those lights was gonna be cut off.
Girl, she
Right.
better.
Nikki said
But
it's the video where she got the washer and dryer because remember, Nikki, you're right,
mm-hmm.
because remember she couldn't let them finish hooking it up because the power went off. Yes, the
And
truth
you
will
know, they
come
would
out.
still have hooked it up if it was like what she said it was. But that woman didn't have no light. So anyway, this is what I'm getting out of the twins' birthday party.
Okay.
She is probably upset because the twins are probably the only kids that has a birthday by themselves.
Well,
Okay.
did you see Mimi?
When
Did you see what Mimi showed about it was the mom's birthday too?
what mom's birthday?
His mom, Philip's mom had she showed what like three or four birthday parties Planet Mimi did on her channel last night.
Okay.
Did you see
So
it
who had a birthday? I always thought
with the stripper
um
pole?
the the mom's birthday was near like Amaya's.
I thought it was near Caitlin's,
Okay,
but those
Caitlin's. Okay, so
videos.
y'all remember they had that bus tour, but
Yeah.
it was like adults and children party.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who I thought that was a birthday, right? Because they
Mhm.
normally and Caitlin's and Amaya, they share birthdays with other cousins or other siblings.
So what was that video? Because I kind of do remember that the
Because
mom's
they
birthday is
never
with
have
Caitlin's.
the twins never have a birthday surrounding the other kids. So y'all repeat that out. Those girls get better birthdays than the twins because they are like joint with other cousins.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't have better birthdays by themselves. And Jazz do piss poor jobs with doing those birthdays for the twins.
And that's the more she shouldn't have got $180 washer and dryer.
I didn't think about that, Elizabeth. You know what though? And even going back, let's go back. Now, this I don't know if I could use this or not per se, but let me go with it. Let me cook real quick. Just give me 5 seconds. Now,
Okay, go ahead and cook.
oh,
Cook.
have y'all remember? Okay, don't get it twisted. I understand why they didn't take the twins. I do understand why they didn't take the twins because they weren't potty trained, et cetera, et cetera. But don't you think at times that the twins ain't really worship like Amaya and Caitlin through the Phillip family? I know they love them, but I'm talking on the terms of like you said, the birthdays. Okay,
No,
because
I just think it was I think it's just that they were babies and that's why they weren't getting them
no,
like
but I'm
that.
talking about in general. So how come they don't get the blow up birthday parties like Amaya and Caitlin?
Well, one, I don't do birthdays every year, and like I told you, I don't think I ever did a birthday party for my kids.
Right, but how
But
come go ahead.
I
but
don't
I
feel
will
like
say
they're
this:
slacking on their birthday part. I think the
I
slacking is
I, I
on
think she
Jasmine's
does slack,
side.
and I'm
No, on
sorry.
Jasmine's side of the party. I mean,
Yeah,
they did a lot for the party. The main thing was that she only did cake and hamburgers. You don't know, like they might have had to rent that pool out for the day because it was ironic that I didn't see other people there. Like, did they have to rent that area?
no one, Jazz. Somebody, and this is just me. I personally think it probably was sponsored by YMCA. And y'all could know that Philip's mom works at YMCA.
Yep.
Phil's mama is good into a lot of things. I need to. I think
So
she's a good
I
woman.
personally don't think that was a chunk out of her budget.
No, it
I
wasn't.
think it was those processed burgers that probably overkilled her budget than anything.
I wouldn't have ate.
They got
Hannah,
some
don't you
hamburger
eat
meat
nut?
for cheaper.
Hannah, don't you eat nothing Jasmine cook, Hannah. Don't you eat it. Don't you eat it.
But or she why didn't she just easily just go ahead and get the hamburger meat? But I'm telling y'all, them twins, it's something about them twins. And it might be by the time the twins, it might be this too. Okay, I could chart it up as this. Maybe she just won't maybe Philip and family on the level of was the twins' birthday party. We done burnt out or we spit out of everybody else's
I
birthday.
don't
So
think
we might
that.
Now y'all
And
gotta
they're
think about it.
younger.
The
They're
grandmama comes
younger.
through. The
Yeah, the
grandmama comes
family was
through.
there. Did you see all them toys and stuff? I
yeah,
didn't
I
see
see
no
it, but I'm
slacking on their
talking about
part.
I understand that, but I'm talking about on the terms of
Like
uh
Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that.
like
I
why
don't
wouldn't
see
I
that
do
they get slacked on Philip's
that's all I'm
family
saying.
side. I don't see it.
That's all
I'm
I'm saying.
not saying that. I think it's equal. I don't think they're getting slapped because Jazz only have one party. That Philip has two parties to
True.
make happen.
That's two. You're
And that
right.
is Amaya's and Caitlin's. Jazz have one party.
And they're older.
Okay.
Amaya and Caitlin are older, so
Oh, I understand now. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so so Philip is on some stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do these two, and you do the other two.
well, no,
You
he
get what I'm
didn't
saying?
just
I
do.
think
He
it's
did
equal.
theirs.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's equal.
Think about all that stuff at that
that's
party.
equal. You're right.
She only brought hamburgers, lettuce, and
Hot
um
dogs.
and a sheet
Yeah, she
cake.
didn't do nothing for these children,
Yeah,
though. That
so
was
but
nothing.
the party still looked good.
No, it
They
didn't.
did all of it.
Y'all
Did
giving
look
that a
good.
benefit of the doubt. No, it doesn't.
I think it does. Like it's no, it wasn't something
Mm-mm.
elaborate. It was all they needed. Them
Yeah,
kids weren't lacking
I
for
saw better
anything.
I saw better setups for homeless people
I think it was
than that.
okay. It was just
I
fine. They
saw
were
better setups
surrounded
than
by their
homeless people.
cousins. They had
Have
gifts.
y'all ever
They
seen
had
a
a
homeless man
pool.
go out for somebody for Valentine's Day? It's ridiculous, but it's funny. Uh-uh. No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no.
I disagree respectfully in my Liv's voice. I respectfully disagree. That
She
was
said,
I mean no, it wasn't this big thing, but I'm not seeing Jasmine's side because all Jasmine did was bring hamburgers and
yeah, she didn't
whatever.
do nothing,
You didn't
and
even
she
see
burnt
no
them
big
things.
gift
Them
from
things look
her. Where
stanky.
where was her gift at?
She didn't
What
give them
which gift?
nothing. She didn't buy them nothing. She bought
She
Legendary
like
that
I
truck.
bought cake and hamburgers
No, she didn't.
We
and then
saw
She
complained
her
didn't.
about the
give
cleanup.
She didn't buy
we
Legendary
saw
no
her
truck.
give
She bought
Legendary
Legendary
a
a truck.
gift
A
before
truck.
his birthday.
Yeah, she gave Legendary a truck for their birthday. That's some
Right. And
bullshit.
I love the way Philip mama moved, baby. I love the way she got little man together and in check.
Ooh, I loved it too, girl.
But
I
you know,
loved
and
it.
that's something that I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Jazz, I'm sorry. You know, Legendary is not the brightest crayon of your
Oh,
children. You know that. Put that camera down and tend to him
I
while your twins are enjoying looking at their birthdays because that kind of steals the mood. Every other kid in there is content or they're not even worried about what the hell those kids are getting. But your son is in the midst talking about, I want one. No.
He can't have
But
everything.
why? But see, the thing is, Legendary be tearing up. It be tearing up. What's his name? Aiden stuff, and see, what's his name?
And
Philip already
y'all
did that, which
notice
is why Philip is probably checked Jasmine about how you always letting that boy tear up them rooms and stuff, and my children gotta come home
and
and
they
always
toys.
clean up, and you always making Aiden have to share stuff with him. Why don't you just buy him something? This is for him and not for them. You know what
You
I'm
Well,
know,
I
saying?
have a
and I
problem
don't
with
like,
Jasmine too.
and I didn't like the fact that she would try to I wouldn't say look down on Philip for not getting that little boy's haircut. I'm sorry. This is just how I feel.
I agree.
If you groom your child won't need a haircut.
Yeah,
Like, we know kids need haircuts, right? But you
right.
also know that you gotta comb that hair. You gotta wash that hair. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that only on camera.
At least once a week. At least watch the boy hair once a week for crying out loud.
You
If you
know,
don't
it's called
wash my son hair
grooming.
every day, my son hair get washed
You
at
know
least
what's
once a week,
crazy? My
and he gets haircut once a week.
grandsons have hair. My grandsons have hair past their butts, and them. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Oh, my grandsons have hair down to their behinds, and them kids' hair just ain't grew at all. Like you would think when I tell you they got hair down to their behinds. Every now and then I post it on Instagram. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
post a picture so y'all can see how long their hair is. And them girls ain't got no hair. But I thought Ava's hair looked
Um,
cute. We gonna
Ava hair is now just now growing. Let's be honest.
No, girl. She got Angela. What was that little girl's name from Rugrats?
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
yep,
but
Angela.
her hair
Her
just
kids
now.
always, I don't care what kind of hairstyle they got, they got Cynthia's hair right there.
She said, I
Okay,
got
you see,
responsibilities. I used to love
Those
Rugrat. I
kids
got
walk around looking like
responsibilities.
Cynthia.
no, wait a
And
minute,
y'all know
y'all.
who
Wait a minute.
Cynthia
All
is?
fair,
The Rugrat
Oh,
Notorious
Shanae said
doll.
it. Shanae said it in the
all
chat.
fairness. Come on, y'all. All fairness. Y'all have to admit, Ava hair looks a lot longer than the other children,
Longer.
and
Now
it's
I said it
yes,
looked good. I didn't say longer.
her hair looks
I keep
longer than
telling
all the other girls. Let's quit playing
okay,
now. Her
y'all. I keep saying this. Y'all,
hair,
if you're trying to grow edges or kids' hair, try Baby Don't Be Bald.
I ain't
It's
talking about
on
the edges. I ain't
Amazon.
talking about the
For
edges. None of them got
okay,
edges.
but
No,
I'm just what I
edges.
remember.
Only people that got edge, only person that got edge, and that's eight. Nobody else got edge, not even legendary. But listen, what I'm saying is, at least Ava, Ava hair is the longest. I ain't say edges. Skip
Mm-mm-mm.
edges. We talking about the rest. Ava hair is longer than Caitlyn's hair. Ava's hair is longer than Amaya's hair. So we ain't gonna play these games.
What?
Not the
You know
follicles,
what?
Shanae.
And this is something that might can help a lot of people because I know a lot of people don't know how to grow hair. And it's okay. But if you break it down to an element of what back in the day was, all they did was nightly on little girls' hair was take them out the bow rats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Untie them, comb the hair, grease the scalp, brush
Mm-hmm.
the hair from the scalp,
Mm-hmm.
and let them. I didn't put a scarf on until I was like in high school, y'all. I didn't know nothing about a scarf and protecting my hair, but I did know about those plaits, and that's how I kept decent long hair.
But let me tell you
and
something.
and braiding it down at night and then
And
unraveling it.
tying it up with a
Yeah.
satin bonnet.
But Jazz, you don't even need those little girls don't those hair ties and bonnets is killing their hair. Like low key is killing these little
All that
girls' hair.
pulling.
Yeah. So yeah, just brush it down, comb it out, grease their scalp, and wash it every 2 weeks. I'll say 2 weeks, not every
If I
week.
like Jasmine, I would send that Baby Don't Be Bald. I'm trying to tell y'all, it grew my nephew's hair back. Baby Don't Be Bald. If, for grown people, they're using it for their edges. I'm telling y'all, it's $8 on Amazon. Okay.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, so I have locks, right? What I'm saying
Hmm.
is, I don't put I grease, grease on my hair. I put grease on my hair, okay, and I do not I don't put rubber bands and all that stuff on my hair, right? And so I tie my hair up with locks, right? The typical lock stuff, right? And I use and the fact that, like I said, I twist it up, not retwisting. I don't twist it. I just like plait it. You know what I mean? Braid it or plait it or something like that. but it don't stay in these hairstyles for long. And I take it down. I brush my hair. My hair gets actually brushed. I brush the end, the tops, the ends, the middle. You know what I mean? I brushed it from the scalp because that's because when I was doing that retwist and stuff, that was
Mm.
breaking my hair off. I said, hell, heck with that. I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's why I said I free form it. I don't do that stuff no more. My hair grew, and it's
Oh,
way healthier.
Nikki, are you talking about the cancer from the braids? Are you talking about that? And also, y'all
Thank
remind
you.
me, me and Elizabeth talked on one of my panels about autism. And have you guys seen Jasmine do anything to represent autism awareness?
No,
And in this video, she's talking about Aiden's autism, and Philip don't want to see it. But at the same time, you got Stank sitting right there, and what is it that you don't want to see?
exactly, because she don't want to be real. Because Chris don't want her. Because she think
And
that she
why?
said that Chris won't like her or whatever. Oh, Elizabeth
And
fell
like,
off.
where is the autism awareness? Jasmine, we know you listening or one of her people. Tell her I want to see some type of recognition of autism awareness from her before the end of the month.
Girl, we don't want to. I don't want her
I
to be.
do. I want to see some. I don't care if it's one post.
She don't care though. And she fake. She not finna listen. She Jasmine is a fake bitch. I mean, shit. Oh, sorry. He can't hear. I got the wash machine on. But listen, this girl ain't finna do all of that. She not finna keep it real. She not finna do that. She barely like to
That
talk.
is very relatable. That is very relatable. That would be a video she would get a lot of views on because me and Elizabeth had like a really good conversation about it. And I think it's important because I don't remember when my kids were little, I don't remember anything about autism.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember them saying somebody was on the spectrum. I'd be like, well, baby, Legend is over the rainbow. He is beyond the spectrum.
I don't want to like
Label.
say something's wrong with Legendary. I think he just,
I think she. I think she
I
saw
think she upped up and she put him on a pedestal. That when she was with this man, she had to put him on a pedestal, and the kids are watching. Now
I
this
don't
man
think
is
Chris
not
made her do
here.
that. I don't
She
think
got
Chris
a
made
little
her do that.
monster.
I don't think Chris made her. Now I do know Chris didn't want the other kids messing with him, but I think that was more something she facilitated too, to make Chris happy, to please Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, every kid got tossed. Okay. After he was like, after my first 3 weeks with him, he got tossed with the rest of the kids. Little boy have no chance. Had no chance. And being a favorite. Okay. But at the end of the day, every child is very special.
They have
Jazz
the
don't have special children. And you know what I'm saying? I don't
right.
care how you look at it.
Amaya
Jazz might
special.
say, my kids like to play sports. You like to say that because you need content. You don't have a
Right.
real life. No kid, you know what? I don't know about y'all. My kids are not in sports. I asked them. They might, in the summertime, I let them have their summertime. When it's school time, my son tried to do sports, but it messed up his science. Okay, we have science Olympics where my kids go. So that messed up his science Olympic schedule. So that's not because I didn't want him to play with sports. He just figured out he rather wants to do science Olympics
That's
than
still something
play
outside.
basketball.
That's still a good thing, though. I mean, that's still
You
it
get what
don't.
I'm saying? Like every kid is different. My daughter, she
Mhm.
rather spend her time doing her homework, listen to Bruno Mars, and call it a day. Like
Oh,
y'all,
she
I
must
just
be
let them be
cool. She
kids.
like Bruno Mars. That is smooth.
Girl, she likes
She
the
like Bruno
weekend.
Mars.
I'm like, hold up,
Oh,
these men are too old for you.
she like them older. Oh Lord.
I'm
She must be
like, hold
very
up.
mature because I mean I know they like Bruno Mars, but it seemed like she's very mellow and mature to be
She
listening to Bruno
is. Is
Mars.
she? And I'm gonna tell y'all a reason why. Because she did not have a phone during her preteens, and she just got a phone at 16.
Oh,
My grandson is
And
16.
when
He
I
like
tell
going
you
on.
she's a straight A student, she's a straight A student. Now you wonder why jazz kids need extra tutoring.
Because she
my
gave him.
niece told me she pays $400 a month for her daughter to go to tutoring.
And
It
it's nothing
costs.
wrong with your kids got need tutoring. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Nothing
But
wrong.
there
And this
gotta be a
girl don't even
balance.
need it. She don't need it. She just her mom is just in the school and really wants her to be better. You know, the
Yeah,
best
and
she
it's
can be.
okay.
Yeah, so she don't like need it. She gets really good grades.
But
But
your
she
daughter, your niece is not getting what the school is giving you tutoring. That's something totally different.
hmm
Jazz ain't paying for tutoring out her pocket.
yeah, she's paying for it.
Jasmine probably don't have a choice but to get them. They probably making her get tutoring for them children. You know what I'm saying? Because she might be failing. Because remember that teacher already told Jasmine that she be forgetting the shit stuff she tell us. Because she said Caitlin, she went up there to take Caitlin out of school early for one of them dances. Girl, get the who the she ain't in no prom. Anyway, so she took her out early to go for to go get some shoes or whatever they got from. And then she says, well, the school told her she already missing a lot of days, so why are you taking her out?
Now, one thing about it, and two things for sure. No, nobody gonna tell me what. I do get those little papers, right?
Mhm.
Because I allow my kids to have their off days, their mentally off days, y'all.
Wednesday is
Now,
supposed to be that day. Here in Vietnam, most of them Wednesday, like the school recognizes as mental health day.
Yeah,
so I typically allow them to have it, but I didn't know nothing about no Wednesday. I just said, after COVID, y'all, I didn't realize the kids were stressed. Okay.
Heck
This is a
yeah.
very stressful time for children,
Yeah.
and it's not just COVID, it was like peer pressure, bullying, um, overwhelming, learning something, not getting it, and then moving on to another. That's very overwhelming. That can be very overwhelming for everyday people. So I gave them 3 days, but my son, he don't do his 3 days very wisely, okay? He'll eventually get sick. So, but I believe in that. But Jazz,
Jasmine ain't
no,
taking no man.
they better not tell me about my kids. My kids make good grades and they come to school. Now they might be tardy. Mind your business. But that's a different story. But yeah, no school ain't gonna tell me when I can take my kids out, you know.
My kids were always late for school because I had one that never wanted to go. And I could tell y'all this now. Y'all want me to tell some of my business? I had this one child. He was always smoking weed at school. Always.
Oh
He
Lord,
was. Always smoking weed at school.
how old was it?
He was in high school.
Okay, well that's better than like grade school. God.
But I only had to go one time for it. But I know what he was doing. I know what he was doing. Okay.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all remember who had a teacher that used to smoke on the campus?
What? Cigarettes or cigar weed?
No, cigarettes.
Oh,
I
okay.
Okay, I went to school in like 90s. I remember teachers used to smoke on the campus.
You're so
But they didn't
young.
smoke in front of us. They wasn't smoking in front of us. Only reason why we knew that they smoked is because they smelled like smoke.
Not like we'll be outside playing and you'll see a teacher light up.
No,
But
we
And
back
never.
then, even people smoked around kids. Like in the very beginning, my mom would smoke
They couldn't
around
do that. I
kids.
don't think they could do that. I don't think
Um,
they could do that. They didn't do that,
but
mom.
now I don't know, y'all. But my mom tries to lie to her doctor and say she don't smoke. I just had one. They smell it in her clothes. I wish my mom would not smoke. I really do.
Of
I
course.
can't stand it. It
My
gets in my
mom like
braids.
too.
It
It's
gets
really
in my
sick.
braids. It gets in my clothes. It makes me sick. It really does.
Like one of my friends, she had cigarettes. She had a party and they was chain smokers, okay? And one person, if all of them started smoking and then they finished that cigarette, then one start smoking, all of them start smoking again. So her house would be full of smoke. But I was like, I don't know how you get this smoke smell out of your house, but good for you.
Cause I have to
'Cause
tell
I-
my mom, like, baby, we don't do smoke, okay? I don't want to smell it. It pisses me off and it puts me in a mood of going to get a hotel. That's what's gonna happen. And she be like, no, we have to bond. I miss so much of your life. I said, well, you won't be smoking in front of me. You can't do that. And she takes her ass right outside. Cause I don't do
Yeah,
smoke,
because
baby.
I can't stand it.
It
I can't stand it.
pisses me
Do
off.
you
It pisses.
did you see the McIntyre, Dr. A? Did you
Jesse,
see the
what?
latest about Peach the latest
No.
about Peach in the gambling? You should watch that. I'd like to know your opinion on it.
Well, tell me what happened though.
She signed that paper where she's you're not allowed to go in the casino.
Also, she got 86. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
not just a paper. That's actually a book. Now that she might have signed the paper, but I used to work at a casino. So what it does, it goes into a book. Okay, and if the secure if the sky one, let that mean a surveillance, or if the surveillance recognizes you because they have a little book up there. If the security guards, because they have the security guard, or they have the book also in their possession. So if they see you up there, you will get arrested right there on the spot.
See, my thing is, this is what I feel like. This is the end of Peach McIntyre. Um, because I don't think she has a gambling addiction. Number one, she can tell y'all she spent all this money,
True.
but the way that Peach lives, that we see, she don't have a gambling problem, and she never really had a gambling problem. She just made it look like it because she really don't have any content, y'all. She's very arrogant and she's very cocky. And what she likes to do is give y'all sad stories.
Yeah, I done worked a
Well, I
That
lot of.
girl
think she
don't have
needs
a
to.
addiction problem.
I
I
used to
think she
work.
does.
I think she
I think
kind of.
she does because she said she lost 1,900
You
the
know
other
what?
day.
Peach also lied and said what she made on
Yeah,
YouTube.
she does lie. She does.
I
I
can't
was
believe that.
I was talking about her yesterday. I was telling this guy he wants me to teach him like chat GPT and all this other stuff. And I'm like, look, you just go on YouTube. Anything you want to know, don't go paying for no classes. I was telling because I was thinking about Peach. I was like, don't pay for no class because YouTube is going to teach you everything you need to know. And I think Peach hasn't changed her content. Teaching people how to be in the projects, yada yada yada. No, you need to start teaching them some AI stuff, how to do books on Chat GPT. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she needs to change what she's teaching.
Well, also, and I always say this, I think, like I said before, if you ever took a Peach class before we
I
know who
did.
Peach was, you thought you was going to get the magic of her success.
Yes.
That's all you think. And everybody still think I'm about to get the magic of Peach success. Can you imagine Sky? She's stuffed
Sky
with
is
the magic
crazy.
of peach success. Diamond, the magic of peach success. Everything is content. You're 30 some years old. A dirty house should never be a content for you. You
Right.
ever see people with clean with means?
I used
Their
to be
houses are
addicted. Oh my goodness. I was
clean with
so
means in a
addicted.
decent house. A clean with me with a dirty house is not the same as clean with me in
I was like my house.
a
Like
clean
I could,
house.
yeah,
Yeah, good.
like what I'm doing now. I'm
I
cleaning
think
my
I'm
this.
gonna share some of those channels on when I do some lives. I'm gonna show y'all some of the cleaning videos I used to watch. Their dirty is not filthy with roaches and this and that.
Right.
No, their dirty
Or,
doesn't look like that.
they don't even have like
But it's a
what did I
game.
see in Sky's house? She had like trash. Like
Right.
y'all got you can't pick up that trash and put it in the trash. Like, who throws boxes of chicken nuggets on the floor
And you know, Sky
and
can
just
change
leave
her
it?
content too. There's so many things to do in North Carolina, and Sky shows you nothing.
She shows you nothing. I'm sorry.
And
If you're, and I try to test it. So if anybody wants it, go ahead. I I try to test it, but I look so awkward
doing
trying to
what?
talk to y'all. Um,
Oh, coming on camera?
like ourselves every week. I don't know where you from, Dr. A.
I'm
But
from St. Louis, but I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
okay, so every Wednesday is our sales day. If y'all already in the store, why the hell are y'all not recording what y'all can get on the low?
Yeah, true.
But
Oh,
And
I
we
didn't hear
get
anything you said. It went out. I didn't hear her. What'd you
oh, go
say,
ahead.
Elizabeth?
Say it again.
okay. So every Wednesday is our sale day in North Carolina.
Hmm.
So Tuesday night it rolls over, like it stops from that previous sale. Wednesday we get a new sale. If Scott's always in the store, once you show us what's on sale, you get what I'm saying? Don't show us that you just did a shopping with me. Show us what kind of stuff you
Well,
got on
sometimes she
sale.
does because remember, because she's always looking at bowls and tumblers.
No, you got a family of 7, 9. You need to be selling. You need to be more efficient, like money efficient.
Can I
Show us
tell you one
that.
thing I like about Sky? Can I give a positive note? You
Oh,
know, I
if
no,
you
I'm gonna give Sky credit. She
if you know,
shops at Food Lion, and she saves money at Food Lion, and I like that. So if I had one nice thing to say, I would say that I appreciate the Food Lion videos, and I think she needs to do a really good Food Lion video. It will probably get her views with the couponing at Food Lion, and you save so much money. So, and it's cheaper than Walmart because you earn cash back at Food Line. But yeah, that's all I gotta say good about her.
now let me
Yeah,
say
and you're right. I don't feel like you saving money at Aldi's or Food Lion.
Mm,
but here's the thing. We don't have
no,
food.
at Food Line you do save money at Food Line.
I save money.
No, I mean Walmart, not Food
Yeah,
Lion.
Okay. Well, let me say this. Uh the best to me, one of the best per people to say that I would personally take a class from, to be honest with you, would be
just
if it
Jazzy.
the mommy just Jasmine, because I've learned
Hmm.
so much from her, just for her, just the free stuff that she's giving away.
Yeah, she has been giving her. Yeah, because you know we were mad at her, but Taurus Gang Gang, we've been watching her again. Me and Doctor A, we just be like telepathy. Cause I didn't know she was back watching her. I've been back sneaking back over there watching her.
I've been
You
sneaking
know,
over there. I just ain't gonna talk about it right now. I just don't feel like, because
yeah.
I'm over her. Kaisha,
Kaisha, you don't like Kaisha.
I don't like her.
Kaisha.
She tried too hard. I don't like that. Just
You
be
know what?
try too hard. I don't like that. I don't like people to try too hard. I like people to be themselves, and she get on my nerves with that. I get tired of her. Her, I just get tired of her. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Jasmine is enough. We gotta deal with Jasmine and Kaisha. That's too much. That's way too
Matter of
bad.
fact, Sky, I did not go over to Mimi. What did Mimi say about Sky? Sitting there talking about she gonna keep on saying her name.
I seen that
Y'all
bullshit.
know what? Do y'all before when I had Sky and Andre in my chat and they were
Right.
like cutting up, I didn't believe that it was really Sky. I was like, no, I don't believe it's
I
Sky
think
that
it's.
was in my chat. But now I do. So Sky, I'm
I,
gonna unblock you. I'm gonna unblock you. Okay. Come on over. I'm gonna unblock you.
Well, I feel like Sky, she puts too much and she puts
She's
too
so
much
negative.
attention
She's dry. Her
into the
content's
wrong
dry.
thing.
Her skin is dry. It's just
her
dry
hair
over
is
there.
dry. Her
It's just
weave. Her
dry.
hair is dry. Her lips are
Edge
dry.
is
Her
gone.
feet. Her
Edge
arms are
is
dead.
gone.
Girl, she don't have. Listen, her that ninja stomach is dry. Okay, he got a big belly. He look like a Teddy Ruxpin.
You know what?
Listen.
He cleans up good though. If he was to lose weight, he would look so. He need to get his life together. But
Yeah, he do.
everybody in that house need to be on a diet, except for
You
maybe two
know,
of them.
and this is just me. My personal thing is, Sky knows that she got a man with a low self esteem.
Yes, you do. I agree.
She knows that.
That's a
No
fact.
matter how he used to look back in the day,
Don't even say opinion. Just say fact. This is a fact here. Go ahead. No, you.
she got a low self esteem man. So
Mhm,
he has low self esteem right now. I'm
mhm,
sorry, no man
mm-mm.
with a decent self esteem would think half that shit that Sky does is
It's
okay.
okay.
The fuck? Exactly. That's the
It's
bullshit.
just even her attitude is crunchy. Like I just don't
That's nasty.
understand Sky. Because then
Yeah,
she said,
nasty.
as long as they keep coming for her, she's gonna keep
You broke up.
she's her
You broke up.
content. Well, that's the problem. Stop making that your content argument and do some real content. We like the food line. I like the food line videos because I know how much you could save at food
Girl,
line. And
I don't
stop
like
all
no
going back and
food.
forth with.
Sky can't do anything. Sky, I'd rather you tell us details of what you need to do for the blood bank before I wants to see what goes on in your house.
And see, unpopular opinion. I don't see anything wrong with their donating blood for money. I don't see anything wrong.
Okay,
Plasma.
let me say
I don't
this.
have a
I'm gonna
problem
say
with
this.
it.
I do see something wrong
What you
when
see?
okay, so there's another YouTuber out here. Y'all know I don't like her, right? It's not that I
Oh,
don't
our
like her.
girl.
I don't elk with
Oh,
her.
our girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, if you are donating money and stuff like that, but you can't act like you bougie. Okay. You donating plasma, you can't act like you bougie. You gotta have one struggle. Okay.
Yes
You can't be
and
on
no.
here struggling, talking about you and your pretty girls on. Now, you and your struggle girls on. Okay. But if Scott just tell us, hey, you'll need to keep yourself with orange juice. Why you need the orange juice? You know, because I do see her talking about why you need to eat the snacks before. Is that going to help? You need to break that down. See, Sky be breaking down drama,
But not the stuff that could
but
help.
you can break down that, and people can be like, "Oh,
Scott don't
oh."
know what the fuck she gonna
You
But
get. Let
to
me
just
say
made
me,
me
it
have a
don't.
thought. Why isn't Jasmine donating blood?
Jasmine is
blood just don't tell
maybe her
us.
blood is affected. I'm
I
gonna just
think
say
so.
that.
Like when you were talking about that stuff about the skin, Doctor A. I'm not gonna go too far in it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I did some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So
told
maybe
you.
they can't give her blood, but if she can, that is a good way to make some extra money. So then you don't have to beg nobody to get your kids haircut, and then you can buy a washer and dry. If I could donate blood right now, I would do it for some money. You helping other people. You're not robbing anybody. You're not scamming anybody. It's your money, and like I said, you're helping other people. I've had to have a blood transfusion before. So if somebody hadn't went and donated, I would have passed away.
Well, you know, when you said something about the skin,
Yeah.
I think it's her makeup
Mm,
No.
because every time
No,
this girl
it's
gets
something
on,
going on in the blood
the fuck
systems
not.
over
This
there.
it might be, but every time
uh,
this girl put on that cheap makeup, her face get
No,
worse and
it
worse and
she
worse.
just we can't guess anymore. It's like just go to the doctor, Jasmine. Like
yeah,
and
just
people telling
crazy.
you that it's not as an insult because on Pine
Maybe she already. Oh, check this out, Pioneer. I mean, I'm sorry, Passion. Maybe the bitch already know why. I mean, the girl already know what's wrong with her, and
right from what she was saying. But Pine had a thumbnail up yesterday with Jasmine and legendary King Bowser. That's how
right.
Pine says it. And Jasmine looks so freaking pretty on that thumbnail.
She always looks pretty on y'all thumbnails. I don't.
I
I'm not.
said,
You know,
wow. I said,
y'all
wow,
good.
this
I
could
mean,
be
anybody
Jasmine.
can look good in a filter, okay?
It just showed the possibilities.
But you 30 some years old. You gotta take care of your skin better than that. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
take care of your health overall. They all need to focus more on their health mentally, physically, spiritually. They are sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so did y'all see? I don't know if I wish I had screenshot it. So somebody dropped in her comments, right? They're talking about if you're not sweating like this, and she had like the little wet stain in her little
Oh
private
my
area.
It
goodness.
looked like she
Oh,
pissed on herself.
Somebody was like,
that's disgusting.
he's like, you might need to go see your gynecologist because that's not healthy. And
But Elizabeth, doesn't it show that she is mentally not well? The fact that you're using that to troll. When a man looks at that, what kind of man are you gonna get? What kind of
he
man are you gonna
said something
attract?
ain't right. That man said something ain't right. You need to go see your gynecologist because you shouldn't be sweating like that.
I'm gonna
No,
And
start
that's just
going in her comments
y'all.
and
When
say
I
how I
tell
feel.
you,
I'm gonna start
when I
commenting
think
on
of that sweat, I'm
Jasmine
thinking your
stuff.
whole body should be
I'm gonna start
sweating, not your
commenting.
BJ.
exactly. Cause she
Y'all, did
don't.
And
y'all
but
see
see,
any more sweat
it happens
stains?
in real life to her.
She pissed on
Yeah, she did
herself.
like 2 videos with it. But the thing
But she
is, she
always
was
wet down there because we was talking about it. She always wet down there. That's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, but that's the
Look,
thing. Like, you don't even gotta fake it. You really are doing that. So now you're trying to put a spin on it and make it funny.
She
It's
just make
not
it
funny.
worse. She
Think
just
about
makes
it. Caitlin's friends could be watching this. Their parents could be watching this. Teachers,
that's what
everybody,
the
and
way to the world.
you're
That's why
presenting yourself to the world like that. Oh wait, what
that's why
happened
she
with Ronald, y'all? I missed it. What happened? What
sorry for
happened
your
with Ronald?
mom. He lost his mom. Sorry for your
Oh,
mom.
I'm sorry. Oh Lord.
Well, hopefully we can bring some cheer for you to you for a second, okay? But we talking ish. We'll continue. Continue to what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness, that just stopped me in my tracks. It's hard when you lose your parents, and praise God, both of mine are still alive. But one of them is smoking with heart failure. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I hear it. It's really hard.
Yeah, it gets better, but you have to remember your parent in a different way because I've lost a parent. Okay, so it is what it is. She prepared me for her passing. So
Oh, she had time.
yeah. Hold on, let's see. Elizabeth, you're back. Okay,
yeah, I don't know what I be doing. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I hear you coming back, so I can let you up. No big deal.
But I do see it like back to like I'm sorry. I think I'm probably the one that drifted the conversation away. But
Go ahead.
Jazz is probably low key upset because the family do not help with the twins' birthday party. Now, if y'all notice, Jazz only did the twins' birthday party. She
She
never did
didn't do
Caitlin's.
anything.
She never did Amaya's.
Wait, what do you mean the family doesn't help? They did everything.
No,
The only
well, she's looking at it like they
She
never get to go nowhere on the family side because the kids never really go anywhere. When you
yes,
ever
they
seen the
do.
twins go anywhere for their birthday?
Yes, they're all over the place.
Oh no. When do they
who
ever go anywhere?
They go
Like
to
Caitlyn, she had the galas. They
no,
had
they just don't film it. That's why we don't see it.
no. When Jazz record, they don't. Okay, so the family actually had a problem with Jazz recording for one of
yeah
those birthday parties, right?
yeah
Remember?
Yeah.
remember yeah.
Okay, and she had a hissy fit, and I guess they had like just make sure nobody's not being seen. Okay, you can show it, but everybody don't want to be on camera. Cool beans.
So she just started flipping, showing people's
She
pocketbooks.
started cutting up, and then
She
they was
showed
like,
all of Hannah's behind the other day. All of
Right.
Hannah in an unflattering way.
Somebody need to call Hannah and tell her. I
I'll
hope somebody
call her. Don't worry, I'ma call her. I'll call
will call
Hannah.
that hoe and tell her that she showed.
"No, no, 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 no. We're not going to do it. Somebody might see Hannah's behind and snatch her away from Philip, and that's what we want."
Okay.
What's
So
that?
wait, but Elizabeth, explain to me why you feel like the family isn't doing something
No,
when they
Jasmine,
did the
please.
party.
No,
Oh,
Jasmine.
Okay,
you just talking
so
about
Jazz don't
Jasmine?
understand. It's not the family. I'm not talking about the family. Jazz don't understand. She got to pay her dues. Okay, the family looks out for the birthdays, and I'm really thinking because the kid's birthday is close to other people's birthday. All right, so they're gonna say, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Ava, not Ava, but Caitlin's birthday is with her older sister's birthday. The older sister is the one with the dread. You know, Philip got an older son that's like Philip had 3 kids before Caitlin came. So he has a special son and he's special. I love him because when Philip used to record, he recorded his he was like, that's my buddy.
Oh, the
Uh
little one that I think he went fishing with or something.
Yeah, but he don't.
no, this is the oldest one. Like he's
You talking about
older.
the one girl? You talking about that one girl that tried to
Yeah,
throw?
but see, yeah, he's special.
But I don't think he even see him no more. No more. That's what the old girl said. Old girl's like, I don't talk to Phil.
See,
Well,
So
I
do
don't
y'all
know.
remember the other son that he went down? They went to the water or something, and Philip was at the boy's mama's house, and then after that, you never saw him anymore. And he's
one of
younger than,
one of them
huh?
was giving up what two of the
No,
children are
no. This
giving up.
one, he was with his mom, and Philip went back to the mom's house, and it was just him and the little boy.
But what I'm saying how
Okay.
is because remember he had 2 children to be given up for adoption. Now you do
Yeah,
recall.
but this one isn't giving up. And it's
Okay,
not the one you talking about that had her YouTube channel.
yeah,
This is another one and I never saw him again.
Phil probably messed it up.
Or it could be, because we saw that on Philip's channel.
True,
So
true.
maybe that's why. So people forget he does have other kids that he during that time he was spending time with that little boy.
Um,
He probably still do. We just don't see him on film, or
And
he might
that
not
and
do
like
it.
you
and
were saying,
Ava and Amaya's birthday is like, if I'm not mistaken, I think her birthday is joint with like a grandmother. Um,
Mhm.
because they have like a birthday party and they have like I think they had like a dinner one time. So they had like a birthday party in the morning time, and then they had like a dress up dinner at night around Maya's birthday.
So you bringing out my whole point when I said that the family don't really do. I'm not saying they don't take her, they don't hook them children up. They gave all them children gifts. I'm not saying that. We know that. But what I'm saying is, I feel like Jasmine expects, she feels a certain way. And she feels like those who do the part, they should pay for the party as well as do the gifts too.
And this is something that I thought of too, because Jazz was very unwelcome. I'm sorry. I'm not going to eat nobody's food that you cook and you had a grill right there. All right. She made that party very uncomfortable. What I mean is if you didn't want to, the kids could went swimming. They could. And then you could also had hosted a bouncy house. So the kids can have a place to eat. You know, kids don't care about eating on the grass or standing up and eating and playing. You know what I'm saying? She was very unwelcoming. She
Very.
didn't try to make that party welcoming. Because there's, I'm sorry, burgers and hot dogs in their room temperature. Oh no, I pass.
Right. And
You
not
get what I'm
only that,
saying? So I feel like Philip saw that and he was like, what the fuck?
but the young lady would not get legendary. Her son, she was too busy trying to film. She's more preoccupied with filming as opposed to entertaining people.
And I'm
Because
sorry.
that's her birthday.
I'm sorry. Your grandparents should never have better gifts than the parents. I'm sorry.
You said the what?
The grandparents should never have better gifts than the
The mom?
parents.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm sorry, we saw those kids' birth Christmas. Jazz don't even put half that stuff in their bag.
Mm-mm.
And I'm low key waiting. Like I'm waiting for back to school. because Jazz don't we don't see Jazz buying clothes for kids.
She don't buy. She only buy it throughout the year. She don't buy nothing for them children. She gets stuff for legendary, but she don't for children. She leave all that to Philip family.
And then you want to sit here and make Phil look like a bad person. Now, I don't know, and y'all, we got to look at real life. What is those kids gonna do when Philip's mom dropped dead?
Oh well, guess what's gonna
Because
happen?
we know Cheryl don't do half the stuff that their mama does for those kids.
Well, I wouldn't either, cause Jasmine disrespectful. She know her daughter.
Wait,
And she,
wait. I'm I went back so I could see the birthday party again, and she's showing Legend playing soccer. And look,
it's
his
just
he even has his name on his
thing on.
shirt too. Well, isn't that cute?
Yeah, for
And this
their birthday.
also shows where he's lacking in motor skills. He's having a
Yeah,
hard time understanding where to push this ball.
exactly.
Um, he doesn't understand it.
See,
Yeah.
Jazz is so quick trying to be like the all American mom,
She
Mhm.
watching
team
these ladies
sports
out here
mom.
on this field. Yep, she's trying to be like them.
And
Imagine
I'm
if she
sorry,
encouraged
your
Aiden
kids
like this.
can't. And Jazz, I don't know about anybody, but school sports is hits different measurements in your pocket than YMCA.
Mhm.
We'll see if these kids can do school sports
Yeah, because that's a whole
in
other.
high school.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Why
whole
is
other.
he doing that thing with his mouth? What's wrong with his mouth?
I don't know. He might
He's
have
just
a nerve issue, or somebody might been on some Uggs. You know what I'm saying?
he's doing this thing with his mouth.
He got like a nerve issue, and sometimes with let me not go there because foster. Sometimes with
Okay.
type of twitches, sometimes one or both or more of the parent may have some issues or what I'm saying, alcohol, what I'm saying, substance. I'm just gonna say substance. Sometimes I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes some type of nerve damage.
Like
Okay.
Cheryl and Kevin threw off on their three kids. Yep.
Mm, mm. I ain't said
And
that, but
y'all know.
I'm just saying. I don't know, but you know.
Jazz probably was getting picked on with that damn song. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Your mama's on. Y'all
Yeah.
finish the rest.
Okay.
Cause Cheryl ain't right in the head. And then Kevin, he definitely ain't right in the head. When
Yeah.
Jazz said that Kevin wants to stay at home dad.
I don't know
Huh?
what kind of man what kind of father
And
she.
then she's like, my mom worked 3 jobs. And I stayed at my grandmama's house all my
But she might have in the beginning worked 3 jobs. But I know that if she was working all them jobs like that, then why was Jasmine and them struggling with food? And why did Jasmine grandma have to give them money and she was taking it for herself? That's according to Kevin's court papers.
and you know what? And I'll be honest with you, that explains why Jazz
Towards food.
says so much stuff about money.
Mhm.
Y'all, I don't know if y'all ever spent anything. Well, I know half of us we spend money on our children quite often. We don't need to broadcast it.
You mean you provide air conditioner in the car for your kids?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That must be expensive. You must burn a lot of gas.
Not really.
Oh
I think
wow.
I burn more gas driving up and down the road to take them to school than anything. But I
Oh,
don't think the air condition is the problem. That's yeah,
for
that's
your
fine.
kids though. I've never heard anybody complain. So I'm
I
back
think you
looking
burn
at
more gas if you don't fill up your tank
the
than
birthday
running the
party.
gas station.
I don't see any other people there, so I'm wondering if maybe they had to rent that place.
They might have to, but it might look like a YMCA property.
So they might. I think they might have. I mean, because I don't see other people there. So for you
Okay,
to
because
get
you got to
that,
think about YMCA's. I don't know if y'all remember. It's like,
They do cost a
w-
little bit.
yeah, but y'all remember Jazz's baby shower? She had a baby shower
Yeah.
at with the twins,
Oh,
and
I
they
don't.
had like that
I
little
don't know
room or
what's
something like that.
but I
Yeah,
got you.
oh my
and
goodness,
that's when I found out his mom been working for YMCA. And he said his mom been working for YMCA for 15 years. So I was like, yeah, she might got some seniority. And then all the kids went to YMCA for the summer.
Yeah, she told. She remember she saying that. Yeah, I remember her saying.
Um, they went for the summer. I never understood why they couldn't go to the summer doing when Philip was in jail, because if the mother had connections, they could have went to YMCA, but they only went to YMCA when he came out of jail.
Mhm.
So to
She
me,
went.
I feel like Jazz didn't like that. She wanted a break from the kids longer.
Yeah, but she went. I wouldn't be doing all that. They would take the children for like a day or so. They didn't have them that long because they would take them to go see Philip in
and
jail.
I'm looking at this party, and you see how Aiden is in the water having a good time. Do you remember that Hannah had to get him used to being in water and trying to swim and stuff? He would
Yeah,
not. Hannah did that,
yeah.
and I'm looking at him like, oh, he's not scared and crying in the water. Hannah did that. Why are you comfortable with another woman putting her imprint so deeply on your kids?
Cause she okay with it. Cause she don't give a damn. She
And
don't.
always talking about the memories that she's making with her kids. Hannah's making memories with your kids.
She ain't making no
And
memory. She.
Hannah don't even have kids. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing all that shit. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
I
I'm
wish
just.
Hannah
I'm.
would
You
bring
know,
her channel back.
that probably sound mean, y'all, but I'm just gonna tell y'all the damn truth. I'm not doing all that. Nobody else's child. That's her child. Why do I have to sacrifice my life to be doing stuff for her damn child? She won't do it. Why do I need to do it? To be with a bum? To
She
be
is
with
selfish. She's self. I'm just looking at Ava and I'm like, you're spending all their stamps on your drinks. And y'all, I'm supposed to be doing a lot of protein. It gets very expensive. I even struggle with it because it's expensive. And but you can't buy Ava no Pediasure. Why would you wait for a doctor to tell you that she needs it? You can look at her and tell she needs it.
No,
Jasmine.
And I
not
That's
did
yet.
notice when y'all said the cakes were little, I
yeah, they
wasn't
were.
paying attention. My goodness,
No,
I could eat that cake by myself.
Y'all
I
know
didn't
what?
used to.
Y'all wrong. Y'all
Even if
wrong.
you put both cakes together, it still wouldn't equal one sheet cake.
Y'all wrong.
Jazz,
I
Only when I
thought I really
was
thought that was their personal cake, and they
girl,
had cupcakes
no.
on the side. You
Do
know
they?
what?
Let's hope. Let me keep watching. I hope so, cause baby.
I know I was
I
doing.
did see it, right? And I said, "Oh, okay." I will get a circle cake. You know, when we have a Publix and they have like the little circle cakes, I could see giving that as a personal cake. That makes sense. And giving the rest cupcakes because I do
I
that to
love
my
Publix
toddler.
cakes. When I do my events here, I always go to Publix and get my cakes done. And they work really good on getting me the designs that I want on the cake.
Hmm.
So I love Publix. And look, the gifts look good.
Yeah, the
I
gifts are
don't see
good.
nothing
Yeah,
wrong with this party. And
you don't see no. Jasmine didn't do the gifts.
look at this boy, is really having a fit.
Yeah, he tripping. And he man, it's everything is always about him. I'm tired of that. I
What
mean,
in the world?
I know he young, y'all, but damn, she don't even try to make him understand. I get that.
Mm-mm.
So
You
maybe
know,
she
I have
should
a
have waited.
toddler.
The truck that she got him, maybe that's when she should have gave it to him, which that still would have been wrong.
Right.
Look at all those gifts. Jasmine brought one balloon.
Do y'all remember that video of the little girl was trying to blow her candles out, and her mom made everybody blow her candles out?
Mm-mm.
But continue.
That's what jazz reminds me of. It was like a video. It's like a little short. And the little girl was like, it's her birthday, so she covered her sister's mouth
Oh yeah.
because she. And then the mom decided to let all the kids blow the candles out. Man, I think I would have slapped my mama that day because you ain't gonna kill
Lord,
my joy.
why she
And
bring
that's
that
what
wagon?
Dasha had did. She should not have allowed that boy to kill those kids' joy.
Yeah. What
Because
about she got
Legacy
that wagon? She got
Legacy,
that wagon again that she be riding stank around. She got the wagon out there. If you don't, I know they be talking about her.
yeah, I would talk about her.
Why
I
are
would
you
get tired of
dragging him around in the wagon?
I know
and
Philip
listen,
can't
That's
wait till the
crazy.
twins turn 18. I know he can't wait because I can't wait for him.
but the thing is, I would get tired
And
of
just showing
Jasmine
Hannah like this.
over
Oh my God.
always filming. Bitch, put the girl, put the camera down. Stop filming everything. I would just tell him. I would be like, let me tell you something. I would be like, listen. That's why I wouldn't invite her because she don't
Mm-mm,
understand.
she wouldn't come. I agree with you on that. I know some people are like, but she's the mom. Well, be the mother and have your own party with your nasty. With your nasty hamburgers. We
Right.
don't need you. What
I'm
did you? And you
sorry. I'm sorry. Those burgers just like, did you
nasty?
see?
That was nasty.
I'm not a seasoned person. Like I know I season my food, but there's some food I just don't need to season.
She got the
Okay.
camera all down in the birthday bags, like you bought that stuff.
And then the second problem was those were already pre-cooked hamburgers. Okay, those were already pre-cooked hamburgers or whatever you want to call them. And that she spent all that money on for that crap,
Hold
and
on. So
then
she wasted procaine.
yes,
For
and
those little bit,
then
yeah.
she could have made them on the oven, and then her silly self. Like think somebody would why would somebody want to eat that stuff after Jasmine? Jasmine don't wash her hands. She
I don't think
pees.
that grill was clean either. And y'all, I don't mean to be nitpicky and negative. I don't want to be that
Yeah,
But uh-huh.
nitpicky and negative. But the mama's hair looks cute. Like she is embracing her gray with the gray braids. I like that.
yeah, I don't have no problem with Nick. Philip people didn't do nothing to me. Okay, so
That
I
is
No.
nothing. Philip and their family
I,
did.
and this is just my personal opinion. Jazz is so stuck on um her kids are the only kids that needs to be doing
mm-hmm.
something. I
Mm-hmm.
personally feel like she didn't want all those people to
Yeah,
attend that party.
no, she didn't. She just want Phil. She just wanted Philip and Philip's mom and and
I don't even think she cares about Hannah at this point
no, she didn't want
because
him.
she
She didn't want Hannah because she was trying to stand so close to Philip, and Philip kept on trying to get away from her. You know what it said? Every time Jasmine tried to stand next to him, Philip would disappear on her. Cause he didn't want to be standing with her. She tried
Jasmine,
to
get
stand.
your own man.
but
That's
Jasmine,
Hannah's
y'all trying to
man.
remember Jazz said that in the fight, right? The fight video, she said that Philip be trying to talk to her and she was like, just leave me alone.
Why would he want to talk? Well, he might. Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, watching this, the where the party fell short at was them daggone birthday cakes. That's really when I'm look all them gifts, they're
But,
surrounded by family at a
but
pool.
case, Jasmine didn't want all the people to eat that cakes up. That's all that was.
That's where the party fell short. You didn't bring enough cake, and then you had his mama give you back the money for the cake.
And the food was shitty. And the food, okay, not mention the
Y'all,
shit. The
okay, can
sugar.
I ask y'all? Okay, I'll go first so y'all can think. How would y'all plan the meal for this birthday party? I would have did cold cuts, some chips, some juice, and keep it moving. If they was in the pool.
We don't even know if they asked Jasmine to make them hamburgers.
because I will prefer to make the hamburgers at that
Girl,
location.
she got the camera all almost up Hannah's butt.
That's what I said. Why would she
Hannah
do
bent over. Now Hannah got pretty skin. We're gonna give her that.
this?
She had literally Hannah bent down, and half of her butt cheek was on the screen.
I know. I said that she had it up her butt, around her puss. I mean, everywhere, and
And
it
so
made.
it looks like the sister pulled Stank away.
That's
I
what we
thought it
said.
was the mama, but the sister
No,
did it
but the
too.
mama pulled him away too at one point. The
Yep,
mama,
and Philip. Like, this is really sad.
and she said that he put his hands on my son. I'm like, girl, because you wouldn't get it.
Wait, she said that in her rant?
He said this in this rant. Yes.
She watching your channel then, because we were talking. And I did hear, I'm hungry say that everything you talked about over here, she addressed in that thing. So she is watching. Jasmine, call me
Yeah.
now.
You're right.
We need to
She
talk.
need to mental off. Yeah,
No,
she needs.
Jasmine don't need to be calling nobody. Her and
Call
No,
me,
she
Sky need to
Jasmine.
handle that laundry over there.
just
They
say
be at home all day and your laundry
Well,
is
it's
backed up.
because of okay,
mirror.
Jasmine, since you're listening, Jasmine, we suggest that you're doing your laundry wrong. Okay, saying I'm gonna watch Caitlin's and I'm gonna watch me and Amaya's clothes. No, you wash all the clothes together and you separate the colors. See,
That's
maybe
what I
you're
said.
separating by person. No, you
That's
separate by colors.
you
You know
waste.
what? I would disagree with you right there because I don't do my kids have laundry days and it's typically 2 days out the week. So for example, it's Wednesday or Thursday, or they can do it Friday on Saturday if they feeling that they can get it done before 3 o'clock. Okay, cool beans. Each one of them can do their pile of clothes. That is my daughters, my son, and my toddler. They can do their clothes that day.
Okay, but with
My
Jasmine,
day is typically on Monday or whenever I get a chance. But then we have our towels and washcloths and our dish towels. They get washed a separate day. Easy
Well, the
peasy.
key thing you said is they do their laundry.
Well, the oldest one,
Yeah.
I make sure my son unloads the washer so
So
she don't have
they're
to feel
doing it.
squeamish of touching his underwear. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. But
Okay.
your kids are doing their own laundry. She's doing
Right.
it for the whole family.
okay,
So
But
right,
she's putting
Des,
double work on
you've been
herself.
at home all day.
and they
And
small, so
not
you
just
can't
being
put.
outside peeing on yourself, talking about I worked out. And everything else is dry on you.
And,
Your
and,
arms, your shirt,
Well,
everything is
she
dry
poured some water down
besides
there.
your
She thought that
vaginal
mess was
area.
funny. She
and what
poured
you have
some
to
water
understand,
down there.
and what you have to understand, you just said it earlier. Jasmine is broke. Okay, you said that she got her electric cut off. So why would she wash them separately? No, she need to put the colors and separate them by the colors and by the styles of the clothes.
Okay,
Now,
I'm gonna tell
unless
you
you're
something.
washing
Let's
PP clothes, then it all goes together
That's
unless
what
we're washing PP
I
let
didn't
me
know
clothes.
ask y'all a question.
to
I
bring that
don't
down.
know about y'all, but smaller loads is cheaper than heavy loads.
I don't do heavy loads because I want to make sure everything gets clean.
Uh,
And like it's
No,
certain unmentionables that
So
I
you'll
wash
need
separately.
Jazz need to do heavy loads. We watch these ladies stuff clothes in the washer. And then on the
no,
same, when they sit there and fold them up, they gotta sniff them because they know that those damn clothes stink.
Don't
I
know
don't
what's
do
clean and
heavy clothes.
dirty.
What I do is I just wash my clothes because when I take them off, by the time by the time the next day hit, whatever we had on yesterday is what I'm washing. Okay, no, I don't leave clothes in my. No, that's nasty. I don't leave clothes like that in the baskets for a long time. No, man.
Why y'all
That
gonna make me go to the laundromat?
basket gets
Y'all
filled
got to
up.
make me go to the laundromat.
You don't have to. I'm just telling you for me. I'm
I
just
was trying to put it off, but y'all about to
because
make me go to the
let's
laundromat.
say something. We use two towels per wash. Two big towels and two little towels. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. One is for your face and the other one is for your body.
Mm-hmm.
Use your
Hmm.
three towels, three little towels. one for your face, one for your boob, your pulse, and your boot. You know what I'm saying? And then your face, you can use your face with your legs. Okay. And I'm just saying. Plus, we put one time, even though I have floor mats on the floor, I don't want my floor mats messed up. So what I do is we put floor mats on the floor to make sure they don't get wet. Hello?
Y'all know what I do that people might think is crazy. Every month I buy, you know how Walmart has the pack of washcloths for like you get like 18 for like $6. Every month I buy a pack of those. It just makes my life easier.
And then and then and then too, it's just something. I'm just not getting ready to be walking around and doing all that. And then we use a towel every day. We do this every day. It ain't no old towel. We don't use the one towel for that whole week. No, we use it every day. You get a fresh
But see, you
towel.
have a washer and dryer right
I know
there.
that, but I understand that. I'm just telling you for us. I'm not putting anybody down. So what I'm telling y'all is,
No, I mean I'm saying I don't think a lot of people do it that way. I think it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Well,
But I
you
was telling
know,
y'all about those washcloths from Walmart. How I just buy the 18 pack, $6. That way, and I always get just the white ones. I can use them afterwards, wash them, and use them for cleaning rags or whatever for the next month. But I don't know why I do that, y'all. It just make my life easier
that's
to pay
cool.
that $6. And to be honest, y'all making me think all the stuff I need to be doing. I need to get my car towed to Walmart. I need to do laundry.
I'm trying to finish this bathroom up. One of my bathrooms,
My
cause
car
I
need to
can't.
be washed. I took my dad's car to be washed yesterday, but now my car needs to be towed and washed. I gotta go buy some tires, y'all.
I understand.
oh,
So I'm not gonna be able to do it. Now I don't know how Jasmine do, and them children with them playing sports. Look, she don't even they don't even take baths. You can tell. I'm just gonna tell you truthfully.
oh, by the way, did y'all see Sky's video when she woke up the kids?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they were dirty.
I don't watch Sky, believe it or not.
Sky little son. See, Sky is nasty. I don't care what y'all say, that girl don't take baths to me.
She is nasty.
Sky had that little boy in clothes that he had on like the previous day. Woke up because he still had his jeans and shirt on. He took those clothes off of him and rubbed lotion on his body and then put on new clothes. Baby, I see why your kid's sick.
You see why she's sick? She don't wash her butt. Look how dirty that yellow shirt was. That yellow shirt was disgusting.
And I'm sorry.
And
If
that's why
I know I'm walking around with t-shirts and y'all, I would definitely, if I know that I don't dress on these good old YouTube streets, I at least make sure my shirts are together. And shirts don't cost that much. Like the graphic t-shirts that she wears, all she need to go is in the men's section. Not trying to say she's super big, but the men's section has better quality than the women's section for graphic tees, right? I would get a couple of graphic tees like probably every month, every 2 weeks, and I will wear them with my videos.
Well, I'm gonna be expecting you to buy a graphic T-shirt from me, ma'am. So
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Y'all, I got my mock-up. Well, he did the mock-up for my T-shirts for my merch, and I got the T-shirts in my hand. And y'all, I was so excited the other day, because you got to find something in life to be excited about, okay? Because everything else is sucks. But I was excited like to see my work and then to get the product in my hands. Yeah. So I'm gonna be wearing the shirts and then you guys can order.
and while y'all ordering those shirts, y'all take y'all ass to my website because I gotta pay for my damn website for they cancel the damn thing in a few seconds. Okay, so y'all can take y'all ass over to my website and purchase the shit from my website because this is ridiculous. Okay, I work way too hard.
And this is what they should be doing because YouTube, they're not paying. So use this platform to sell what you really got. You know what I'm saying? Like
That,
even Liv, all this energy she put into all that. I saw pieces of it yesterday. You put a lot of image and a lot of energy into. Oh, and my baby daddies, girl, get some business about yourself. You have 100,000 opportunities to make money.
unless you're
And
doing all
I'm
video.
sorry. I did see somebody's YouTube. I saw two people's YouTube. W was it? They have a different W tubes. All right. And it was just Jazzy. Jazzy only made 96,000.
Only
And when I mean only,
that's a lot.
that is a lot. But for them to keep on saying you can make money on YouTube, again, I'm thinking they're making over 100,000.
She's making more than that because she does classes and
It's
all kind of other stuff. She even does an
it's
edit
her
of people's
promotions.
channels. So
She
she's
edit.
just saying that's from YouTube alone. That's from Google AdSense,
Plus,
AdSense,
she
whatever.
got
But she's making
post
more money.
Instagram and she got money on TikTok going.
Right. And people are paying her like 150 just for some 150 up for one-on-ones. And she's like not even teaching during the one-on-ones. People just want to talk to her.
Well, I say
She said you could
only,
just
right? Do y'all think Sky and Jazz making 96,000 a year?
no.
Heck no,
Y'all
absolutely
get what
not.
I'm saying?
Jasmine
Just
probably made
Jazzy
during
don't
COVID.
even pull out videos like that. This girl really do only come on whenever she needs a paycheck, and she brings the drama.
No,
If it,
lately she's been coming live a lot more. And that's when she dropped some good old jewels over there. She dropped some good advice over there. And she got her hands in a whole bunch of other stuff. This is just where she does her spinoff into her classes. Now, I've heard good things about her classes
Yeah, I've heard some good things about her classes too. Unfortunately,
with results.
with her exploiting her daughter. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard
she did
people,
do that. Yes, she did.
but I've heard she's done a lot of stuff in that channel. And I would probably pay her to do the class. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'll probably pay her more than I would anybody else. But I'm not exploiting my family. That's what I'm not gonna do. I
well,
can't
But
we,
do
she
that.
you
comes
know,
up with ideas, right? Like click, click, click. They'll ask her like, what was it? A 50-year-old lady said, "Hey, I'm 50." Da 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 da. Right there on the spot, she came up with like 5 things that that woman could make videos about, and she also will look over people's channel and do like, okay, this is what you need to do. That's easy money. Your job is
and just Jazzy, y'all gotta think about it. Just Jazzy came on accidentally.
how
Y'all
does that work?
remember Just Jazzy? She was not near Chrissy and Jazz at that
No,
time.
no,
No,
And she came up by
past them,
accident. But
past
I think
them.
her biggest video she said was, "We're staying in the shelter."
I used to watch them.
And then I started watching her. I remember her stories was so long winded. I'm like, girl, get to the point.
Yeah, I
But
didn't just sit and watch it now.
yeah, but I like her cooking with her. Cooking with her. Um, Now I did like her. She always had a story. Like she always told you, okay, this is what we came from. This is what we got. I love that. You get what I'm saying? Like she always pushed that. So, she stayed in a one bedroom. She had to make her own bathroom. Y'all remember that? Like to make the bathroom look decent
mm,
with all her kids.
yeah,
Now
her
she get
house.
on my
She
nerves sometimes too. She get on my nerves sometimes too, so I have to take her in doses. But if it
yeah, that
wasn't for, I found her because of my jazzy life, and I've heard a lot of people found her that way too.
yeah. So she was brilliant in the sense of keeping her calling herself just Jasmine, okay? Because Jasmine was already out there, remember?
Hmm.
So because then people will be like, okay, this is better than hers. And you think at first, right? And then when you start seeing her exploiting her daughter, she ain't really, I don't know, I ain't been watching her as much. I
Yeah,
just been watching her.
I take her in doses, honey.
Right.
I have to take her in doses.
I watch her when she started breaking stuff down about
YouTube.
her the
Yes, because
YouTube.
she do
I
know
watch,
that. She knows social media, y'all. She do.
now I watch them videos. I don't watch them other videos because I don't like Kaisha like that. I mean, God damn it. As soon as she moved in with Kaisha and then she had snakes on the plane, I wasn't watching it anymore.
You said sex on the what you say?
Snakes on the plane, you know.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
I said snakes on the plane. I wasn't watching that. I
I
don't
thought
watch
you
them.
said something else,
You start
girl.
talking about snakes and all that. You could lose me, baby. I don't watch stuff like that, you know. But so it's certain things that, like I said, that like when she talk about them channel, that's all I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about all that other stuff. Her brother is
He
boring.
wants a relationship with her now.
He
I
he
wish
he
he'd make
he full of shiggity.
his.
He should he should have did that at first because he should have came over here in
It do
front
make
of.
it seem like he was clout chasing.
No, he was definitely clout chasing. At first, I tried to give him, grace, but bump that. He was clout chasing. Because the more and more you start this, the more and more
Yeah.
you put in his mouth. Because if it was all like that, then you should have just called her, like she said. Now, I agree with her on that. And then he wanted all of a sudden, he said, well, how come my channel don't do what your channel do? He started saying that kind of stuff. He said, well, how come, you everybody should eat. Well, you boring though, sir. You boring. Well, how come you ain't show me how to do my channel like that? You showing everybody else. I said, wait a minute now. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right, I'm done with this bathroom. I was really quick with this. This is about the quickest I've been. This is the only thing I've been quick with. And it wasn't even quick. It was just quicker. But anyway, that's how I know it was some crap. It was some crap. How you doing, pizza? I would like a partner, white boy. I ain't even ready to comment on it, sir. Well, you better find you one. Shoot, I don't do matchmaking no more. That's a headache and a handbasket. Can y'all hear me? I don't do
Mm-hmm.
matchmaking. I don't do matchmaking anymore. So, I don't know. You gotta find your own, sir. I don't know. Are you trolling us over here, sir? We just asking. Are you trolling? Cause like these beautiful women over here don't want to be trolled. These beautiful women, they not desperate over here. We're not desperate. Not trying to be fun. Not saying you ugly or anything like that. I don't know how you look, but we just don't be trolling. We don't do trolling over here, sir. So, hopefully, you know, is you down. So, just saying, I wouldn't necessarily be up for that. Most of us are married or single happily. You know, I don't know, but it is what it is. But anybody else got anything else to say? Y'all want to watch this video? What y'all gonna do?
Girl,
What
I
time?
know you tired. I
Well,
don't
I'm
see
done.
how you're still awake.
I don't know either, but I'm on. What I'm gonna do is, it's 9:19. I gotta start getting ready to go to Euphoria because I'm done. I'm done doing my 2 jobs that I said I was gonna clean up. My husband can do the rest. But I'm gonna clean up our room. That's all I'm doing. And these clothes. That's it. Okay. I accidentally typed that LOL. I'm half asleep, but I thought you remember me from years ago. Yeah, Ronald. I guess I don't know. Shoot, it's been a long time. But hey, how you doing? That's okay. You have spiritual baths. Yeah, I have a lot of spiritual baths. You can go to my website, www.ask314 life.com. I gotta pay my website right now. All right, y'all. Let me go over here and pay my website. And I'm gonna get off of here and I'll talk to y'all later. If I decide to go live. I don't know. Can't promise because we've been up all
You need
day.
to go take a nap.
I'm not going to take a nap. I'm going to go to my business.
Woo,
I'm going to
woo.
go. All
Well, I'm
right,
gonna
y'all.
take
I'll
a
see y'all.
nap for you. All right,
All right,
bye.
peace. All right, y'all. Here, let me drop my link before I go.
All right.